tell the Broncos.
What's good, Raider Nation? We're here with another smokeout hour, man. Just chilling. Yeah, man, we're gonna preview the Raiders Chiefs tomorrow. It's a big one, man. It's our fucking one of our arch rivals. You know what I mean? It's the Chiefs, man. They've been on top pause the last couple of years. You know what I mean? But it's time to it's time to take that torch and run with it, man. It's fucking Raiders. I just feel it. I just feel that the Raiders are just gonna have a breakout game tomorrow. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people. I know people, not people in Raider Nation, but a lot of people are counting the Raiders out. You know what I mean? But I just feel tomorrow, especially coming off of last week's momentum. If we keep up with the run game, if we just maintain the clock, I think we can do big things, man. We can do big things tomorrow for sure. Let's shit, man. We just chilling in here. What's up, Aunt? On six. Robert Pena, what's up, man? You in the building. We just waiting for people get up in here, man. Just chilling. You know what I mean? Let's wait for a little bit to get people up in here. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a tough one tomorrow, man. It's Monday Night Football, prime time. Raiders Chiefs. What up, Joel? All eyes. What's cracking, man? Yeah, man. It's just if Carr can play, of course, if Carr can play a good game, we always have a decent chance. But the numbers are there. The numbers prove that when Jacobs gets the touches and he's effective, because that's also a thing too. You know what I mean? Because I know that the Chiefs have a good run defense, so we're gonna have to be good there, because if it needs to be effective, because if it's not effective, then we gotta turn one dimensional. And I just don't like when the defense can pin their ears back and get a beat on Carr. It's not a good thing. But I think with the way Jacobs is running right now, with the he just looks like he's fighting for that extra yard, just grinding. It's his contract year. He's trying to get paid, man. I think there's no way that he can't. There's for sure he can keep this up, man. I think they can just feed him the ball, regardless of the strength. The strength is there with the run stopping capabilities of the Chiefs. But I just I believe in Josh Jacobs, man. And when the offensive line, especially because the offensive line last week got some confidence, running the ball. Josh Jacobs was, he made, of course, he broke a lot of tackles, but that's a big confidence booster for your offensive line, man. When you can run for that many yards, and and win the game. That shit's against a good defense. You know what I mean? Against a defensive line who was before that. You know what I mean? Was top five for sure. That's the reason why I think there's no reason why we can't continue that run assault. You know what I mean? It's the run, and that's opens up the pass game. And I think that should be the formula tomorrow, man. Keep the ball away from Patrick Mahomes, keep it away from their offense. You know, run that clock. Time of possession is important, real important. And another thing, man, if we can fucking get some takeaways, if our defense could be opportunistic and get some takeaways, bro, I think we could go actually for a comfortable win tomorrow. But I mean, that's wishful thinking. But let's it's I think it's there, man. The winning formula is there. Last week we finally got it. I think it was just trying to break through, trying to get that initial win. Trying to see what works, what formula worked. And last week, I mean, that shit worked. I mean, I know it's against a team that's struggling, and in the Denver Broncos, but the Donkeys. But either way, man, that's no matter how much the other team is struggling. a win like that, just a win, just getting off, getting that monkey off your back, you know what I mean? Getting that win could just can can be a can be a start of something, you know what I mean? And tomorrow we're gonna see, man. That's gonna be it's gonna be on full display, man, for prime time, everybody to see. Everybody's gonna be in their couches after work, just get your popcorn ready. I mean, I think tomorrow's gonna be a good one, man. I think the Raiders are gonna be out for a blood from last year. You know what I mean? When because they kind of got embarrassed last year, man, when they went up there into Arrowhead and and try to dance on the logo and shit like that. You know what I mean? And ended up coming out embarrassed, and that's another thing. I think that's why Josh Jacobs gonna come out with a vengeance, man. I mean, he was a big catalyst to that. That the beginning of that game. You know what I mean? He gave it right to the Chiefs. You know what I mean? He just fed. He just basically gave them basically poured gas on the fire. You know what I mean? Because they were already heated. You know what I mean? They were already heated from the Raiders dancing on the logo and stuff. And then he comes out and he loses the ball early. That was a fucking backbreaker since the beginning. You know what I mean? So I think that's why I think tomorrow he's gonna come out with a vengeance, have a good game. He's gonna, I think he's gonna come out and be aggressive. He's gonna have he's gonna remember have that in the back of his mind to where it's not gonna bother him. He's gonna protect the ball. And if Carr just needs to be efficient, man. If he's efficient and he don't need to be fantastic or anything like that, I think it's just be efficient, stick with the run game, be smart, dog. Don't make stupid decisions where you got to force them in there. It's just we got Renfro back. I mean, we got Blake Martinez helping out on the defense. I mean, that's shit. I mean, I don't know with Jayon Brown, but I mean, let's see. Let's see if that's a blessing, man. Because I mean, Jayon Brown, I know he's been okay, up and down. He's had his good play, had his had bad play, but he's not being what we expected. You know what I mean? To like in order, and what I mean is like covering other tight ends and stuff like that. I think it's just we have to be better there at that, especially this week because against Travis fucking Kelsey. I mean that dude's just he's Mahomes' favorite target, man, for a reason. The dude's good. He's been consistent since Alex Smith in that fucking system. So it's like we gotta hopefully Blake Martinez can give us a boost there. You know what I mean at the linebacker position. It's a good thing that Denzel Perriman is back. Denzel Perriman, I mean not back, but I mean he cleared protocols and stuff like that. So that was great. You know what I mean? Fucking having Denzel Perriman, fucking having him, and then Blake Martinez. I know it's gonna be a lot to ask. To have him come in right off. I mean he hasn't even been in the training camp, so it's like I know it's asking a lot, but I think he can provide some stuff, man, because he's familiar with the scheme, man. You know what I mean? He's familiar with you know defense coordinator. He's familiar, man. So I think that's gonna be a big help there because fucking Kelsey's a baller, man. I mean, hey, before that though, let's get my brother back in here, man. For he's been on a high this whole week. You know what I mean? 'Cause all the way from Denver. You know what I mean? What's up, man?
So gay.
Chilling, bro. Chilling. What's cracking?
Hey man, just chilling, dog.
Just talking about tomorrow and shit. You know what I mean? Just
Hell yeah, dog.
knowing what we gotta do, man. Just
Hey,
stick to
waiting
the
around, not gay.
fuck, man. These Monday night games, I like them because they're on prime time, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
The whole nation gets to see us. I mean, hopefully we get we put on a good show, but damn, waiting till Monday. Fuck, dog.
I'm debating about calling in or fuck, dog. Maybe just going late or what.
Yeah, but waiting till Monday night, dog, is fucking crazy, dog. It's like fuck. All day at work tomorrow, I'm gonna be thinking about fucking just the game and shit. Like fuck, I gotta get home already.
Yeah, yeah, dog.
So we just gotta. I think we just if we the game plan's there. You know what I mean? Like I was talking about earlier, the game plans. The formula's there, bro. I think
We need a
we
perfect game, Gabe. Perfect
we do,
game we
bro,
need,
because
dog.
this is a tough team, bro. Like I think with losing Tyreek Hill, losing some additions on their, the defense, Tyrone Matthew and stuff like that. A lot of people thought maybe, maybe we could get them this year, but they're a tough team. I mean, I think we could still probably get them, but it's not going to be as like smooth sailing as we probably thought. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
gonna they still look tough out there, and it's still Patrick Mahomes. And he still got his favorite target in
and I,
fucking Kelsey.
yeah, yeah. Obviously, with our record, it doesn't show, dog. But I think on paper, it's been one of our kind of more talented teams that we've taken to Arrowhead, dog. I mean, like I said, we haven't shown it, Gabe, but I think we got a nice talented roster in the sense that we can go at it with these boys, dog. You know what I mean? But like I said, we gotta play a perfect game, dog. You know what I'm
So
saying? We had,
no
dog.
mistakes, especially no turnovers, bro. Turnovers,
Exactly, dog.
turn,
They
penalties,
don't need that shit. They don't need that shit, dog. Believe that.
and especially those 31, fucking penalties where you get fucking offside stuff that it's gonna be loud there tomorrow. So they gotta stay disciplined. They gotta be fucking ready tomorrow. The offensive line's gotta be ready, and they gotta have a plan out there, for that noise, and which I
Yeah,
know they do. I know they do. I mean, of course, I mean they have to have a fucking plan for that shit. Dog. It's Arrowhead, so and it's one of their fucking arch rivals. But
yeah.
like you said, dog, we have to play a perfect game, and it's kids. My other brother backstage, dog, shit, fucking from up north, man, the Emperor. They call me the king. They call him the Emperor. You know what I mean? Let's go West Side
What up, Fern?
Runner.
Empire, Empire.
Hey, he stripped down to the muscle shirt now. Shit,
Shit,
it's
I
getting
ain't no
later.
point in throwing nothing on. I'm just sitting here on the fucking couch watching football and smoking weed, right? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
me too, Aaron.
It's that smokeout hour, dog.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. The mother.
Salute to the chat, though.
Did
Yes,
you
sir.
guys
Yes,
see?
sir.
Did you guys see Philadelphia almost lost that shit to the
Oh
Red Robins?
man,
Hey, the
they
Cardinals
got
ain't as bad as a lot of people think. You know what I mean? Fucking, they
Right.
look. They don't look too bad. It's just that they've had bad fucking breaks at the end too, like that fucking missed field goal, dog.
fucking
Fucking
Cleveland, man. They had that shit, dog. Fuck.
Can't
stupid
count
ass
on Cleveland for nothing.
for real, man. That shit was bullshit. Like a fucking dumbasses. They got the
Fourth
fuck
down.
the court. Yeah, the stupid ass coach again. Don't learn from his mistakes. Still goes for it in his own side of the fucking field on fourth down when they're up by two. When the other team has no timeouts, it's
That's why
like
they should have lost, Gabe. Fuck.
exactly, bro. That's exactly what I was thinking. Now these fools have to lose. They even got the first down. They passed the target line that supposedly they needed. I was like, fuck. But I had a feeling still, dog. Like this motherfucker's gonna miss it because he had missed one earlier. He had missed one earlier from 40 something, fucking shorter one. So I was like, fuck. That shit fucks with their head. That when they missed one before the game,
But
it's
Hey,
just
that
Brissett giving up
motherfucker.
that
That
interception,
motherfucker
dog.
wasn't even online. That motherfucker said.
Yeah,
oh
I'm like,
yeah, that
damn.
interception was stupid, bro. Fucking that interception in the end zone, like two times.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
said, but hey, no, but let's do
Excuse me.
tomorrow. Tomorrow, shit, yeah. Like you said, that we do gotta play. We gotta play a perfect game. Dog. I mean, in like in
There's
football
no such
terms,
thing.
you know what I mean. But like I know, of course, there's no such thing. But we gotta play.
Just
Uh,
clean football though, earn like meaning turnovers though. That's a clean game. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
with the least
Okay, I
amount
got
of
you.
mistakes, dog. The least amount of mistakes because these penalties on third down had to stop. These fucking don't stick with the run, dog. Stick with the formula that works, and that time of possession, man. Keep Mahomes off the field.
Hey,
Keep
Okay,
Carr
no.
continue them third down runs, man, to create first downs. Shit, is that easy, dog? Everybody's covered. Go fucking get that first down, dog.
But to be
Get out
honest,
that pocket.
if the play calling is right, then he won't even have to scramble because there'll be somebody open.
true.
We
But
get Renfro
sometimes the
back tomorrow.
cornerbacks do their jobs too, Ern. But you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I mean they do get paid. I understand the other team gets paid too.
Yes.
How much do you think we will use Blake Martinez tomorrow? I mean, I hope we don't have to use him as much, but because
I
it's
think
just
because of Brown, we're gonna have to use them. Gabe,
I think
and who?
I think with Blake Martinez, he's a plug and play linebacker. He knows the system and everything, so we just plug him
But
in and let him go. You know what I'm saying?
he felt
Yeah,
confident about playing this week when they asked him. I know I've seen that shit when like they asked him. He's like, yeah, I'm ready to go this week. You know what I mean? It's just as
Oh
much as
shit!
they want me to play. He's like, it's just as much as they want me to play, but I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? He's like, shit.
Is
So
he
I was
part of
like,
the
that's
active roster?
huh?
Is he active roster?
Yeah, they put
yeah,
him on the active roster
yeah,
last week.
yeah, yeah,
Yesterday?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
He's just like Perriman, man. When we got him and we plugged him in into that Gus Bradley defense, I mean, he was smooth sailing when he got in there. So
Yep.
hopefully it's the same thing. You know what I mean?
And I know that fucking what's his name practiced yesterday, so he's questionable. It's still maybe it's a big if, but Moreau actually practiced yesterday, so he's a questionable. Like he didn't practice all week, but he practiced yesterday. Maybe trying to go. See how it feels tomorrow, but that's still a big iffy. But he
That
can
would be
maybe.
nice to have all our weapons,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh
For
no, no
real.
doubt. Moreau will be huge, man.
Yeah.
Because everybody focuses on Waller. That
Yeah.
leaves Moreau open.
He's a good blocker too, though. Ern. He's a good blocker,
Yeah.
dog.
It's a big if, but it's I mean, especially with the bye next week, you know what I mean. So they might hold him out, but it's he practiced yesterday, so it's like it's still he's questionable.
It's
I
a
thought,
knee, right, Gabe?
yeah,
It's a knee.
I thought for sure he was out because without practicing all week, I was like, fuck, he's out for sure. And then he showed up on the fucking practice, the injury report yesterday as a limited practice. So I was like, oh shit, we'll see on Monday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cause
Moreau's a knee.
yeah,
That's a knee.
cause yesterday was like their Friday, and today is their Saturday and shit.
Yep, yep, yep. Especially with the
I can't
bye
wait
this
to see
week,
how
bro.
this shakes out tomorrow.
Oh man, Ern. Fuck, dog.
Play all out, dog. Especially with the bye coming up, let your body rest up next week, dog. Let's go,
Yep.
man.
As
We
long
gotta
as my team shows up to fight, homie, we can't have no blowout, dog.
we gotta go
Yeah.
in there fucking ready, dog. You know what I mean? This Patrick McGrath, he says he's ready for the fucking, for the the
Challenge.
challenge. You know what I mean? So let's see, man. I mean, hopefully he can scheme something up to where he has them. I mean, I've seen where. I mean, back when he's with the Giants, there's a couple games where he's held them, to minimal, offense. I mean, especially last year, you know what I mean. That was a good, defensive display out there. I mean, they still lost, but
Schemes.
it was a low scoring game to where, damn, dog, we can maybe do something if he can have a good scheme out there, especially on the offensive side too. If McDaniel's, this has got to be his best, game called.
Play calling,
Yeah,
yeah. But like we said, when the Raiders control, man, when we're up and we control the game, dog, it's very hard for us to lose games in the sense that in prior years, yes, it's because of the defense. Yes, it's been key throws here and there, but when the Raiders score first and we're on that game, we're on it, baby.
We just gotta get everything clicking, bro. That offensive
Right,
line is starting to
right,
gel. That's what I do like.
right.
So hopefully we're gonna find a unit that really works and try to stick with it. And if we're gonna be that team that rotates our offensive line, I'd like to see us like have like how in basketball, right around 6 minutes left in the first quarter, they're about to make a rotation. You know what I mean? I'd like to see something like that where it's on a schedule. We know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? I don't want to see this just like out of the blue. Like, what the hell? If Thayer Mumford's not in, who is number
Yeah, yeah.
78? You know what I mean? That type of shit.
But this is the test, boys. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the team that we need to beat to be kings of the West. You know what I mean? So, hey, if we go out there and at least fucking give a fucking war and give them hell, hey, dog, I'll be optimistic to be honest with you. I mean, fuck moral victories, right? But we just don't want that last year blowout shit like that, dog. That's what we don't want. You know what I
I
mean?
think that's
We
why
just we don't want these guys getting their spirit broken. That's what it is.
I think that's
Right,
why
right.
gonna have a big game tomorrow, dog, because he was a big reason why that game started off like that. You know what I mean? Like I was saying earlier, dog. Like they were already heated. You know what I mean? With us dancing on their logo. You know what I mean? They were trying to
Yeah.
prove us something, and then first play of the game, dog, he fucking fumbles.
Right.
You know what I mean? First play of the game, he fumbles. They fucking they score a touchdown, and it's like that's it. You pour gas on the fire, dog. It's like I know he's ready to come out tomorrow, and he's ready to get that dog. He's ready to get that back. He's ready to get that bag. He's ready. I think
I
it's
just,
set up for him to have a good game tomorrow, dog. And
hey,
like Martin,
Gig,
go ahead.
I just feel like Rich Bisaccia was just like it was just outmatched, dog. You know what I mean? Like last year, I mean with the turnovers too, dog. But man,
Let's think about the good things that came out of Rich Bisaccia too, though. Like Rich Bisaccia was smart enough to know that I don't really know offense. I'm gonna let the offensive guys run the
yeah,
offense.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then on top of that, Greg Olson was smart enough to be like, DC, fuck it, just go win it for us. You know what I mean? I think that I really believe that's what happened. That all of them were just like, we're kind of in over our head. DC, just go win it. So they give him a
Just
lot, not like go call your own plays and shit and all that type of shit, but like they give him a lot of freedom to audible at the line. Where I think Josh McDowell's has DC handcuffed at the line. If you're gonna audible, these are your two plays that you can go to. You know what I mean? That type of shit.
I think like right here with Kukev, that they have to be, they have to be difference makers tomorrow, dog, because there's their favorite, his favorite target is still there in Kelsey, and he's a if those guys can, because I know there's no stopping Kelsey. You know what I mean? It's not fucking feasible, like pretty much. But if you can slow him down, dog, that offense looks a lot different. And if Martinez can help out there and Perriman can fucking worry about run, bro, that shit. I think our defense can be smoother, and that's gonna. It's just hopefully Martinez has something left in the tank, bro, because he we do have to remember he was like on a couch last week. You know what I mean? So it's like how
he's not football shape too, like the receiver that we picked up as well. The
I'm
motherfucker
pretty
was
sure.
sitting in the couch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's fucking was working out and all that shit. But
No, yeah, 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 yeah.
like
Like game shape,
he
game
wasn't on
shape.
a
You know what I
roster.
mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean. And he wasn't on
Yeah,
a roster for who knows. That it could be.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe he didn't want. He was waiting for the right situation, or maybe he's just teams didn't want him, dog. So we got to see tomorrow, dog. Let's hopefully he's
I
ready.
got a question. Let's have a moment of realness where we can take a time out from being Raider fans and let's just have a moment of realness right here.
Go.
Do we really feel that Perryman, an excellent run stuffing linebacker, a very suspect pass coverage linebacker, and Blake Martinez, which is the exact same mold, a very excellent run stuffing linebacker, but a suspect pass stopping linebacker, are really going to be able to contain Kelsey? Remember, we're having a
Mm,
moment of realness right here. We're not Raider fans at this very moment.
I don't think they're gonna be assigned to that motherfucker, dog.
I just right here. This comment kind of is what I'm where I'm at. Like it's like, can they be worse? Can it be worse than Diablo's been?
Yes, because they don't have the speed that Diablo has. At least Diablo would be like able to stay in position with them. Travis Kelsey's going to smoke Martinez and Perryman. At
It's
least
just like
Diablo had a
Devontae Adams.
chance.
Hey, Ern, it's just like Devontae Adams is gonna eat on the other side too. So
But we
we gotta
can't
eat.
go blow for blow with them.
True,
Yeah,
true, true that, true that.
that's not the formula. Though. We
I
gotta run the ball. But I
I
think it's
think it is gonna come down to who has the ball last, dog. Because I think they're gonna try to shut down Jacobs and gonna force Carr to throw, dog.
I think so too. But we have the weapons. Dog. And that's what I was talking about earlier too. Like even if you're getting 2-3 yards, don't go away from the run, dog, because that shit is gonna keep them honest. It's
Yes,
gonna keep
yeah.
them honest to where
Or keep
because
them off the field.
exactly, dog, it's gonna have, especially with Renfro coming back. You know what I mean? Seeing those 3 targets on the field, let's say 4 targets on the field at the same time now. Hopefully that gives Carr a little bit more you know confidence. I mean, with Hollins, Renfro, Waller, and fucking and Adams out there. That's hopefully that gives them some fucking confidence out there, bro. Because having Renfro there as a security blanket is big time, dog. And then having those 2 guys outside, because Hollins has already proved he can show up. So tomorrow's gonna be that first time when we see like actually all 3 of them,
Yeah,
Fuck,
who gives a fuck if it's 12 play drives and shit? Just take what the defense gives you and keep it going. Fuck, 5 yards at a time. Shit.
I just feel like we have to keep them off the field. Like we do that by sustaining long scoring drives. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Because they can. Kansas City is an offense that can score on any given play. They can score from the fucking opposite field 1 yard line.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They're just that deadly all over the place. And then on top of that, their offense is probably even more dangerous now because they don't have Tyreek Hill. The reason I say that is because now you don't know who the fuck is gonna burn you. You know what I mean? We knew what their formula was before. It was Tyreek and Kelsey. Now we don't know what their fucking formula is gonna be. It could be Pacheco, it could be whoever the fuck.
Yes,
It could
sir.
be Juju, it could be Sky Moore, it could be I don't even know the rest of their receivers.
I don't know. I think I just our defense is like gaining some momentum. I just really want to. We're not gonna look.
We're not chumps. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
not gonna look that bad tomorrow. I just have a feeling we're gonna put our most complete game tomorrow. Though, like just because of the momentum we're riding, I think they know they feel
I
like
feel it. I
I think
feel
they
it,
have
Gabe.
that underdog. I think they have that underdog mentality this week. To know they know they're going to Arrowhead, dog. They know, they know they have that taste of last year in their mouth. You know what I mean? Like I know that especially the captains. I know that they're fucking preaching. You know what I mean? We got to get these motherfuckers, dog. This is they're 1-3, dog. There's no they gotta put it all out there tomorrow.
Big
Eh,
facts.
They were trying to bait Josh McDaniels that if he's gonna ride the do laps around the stadium and shit, they was trying to
Better
bait him
not.
to for more of a bulletin board shit. He just diffused that shit. He's like, we're gonna get on the bus, get on the plane, and come home.
Right. Yo, Boomcat. So I see you in the chat. He says, what if we put Hobbs on Kelsey? So then what are we gonna do about their actual receivers?
Nah, you can't do that. I don't think you can
Remember
do
they
that.
have other receivers as well. They still got Juju and Sky Moore and who else
I
do they
think
have, y'all?
I think you bracket Kelsey, and you let those guys go one on one out there where Hobbs could shut down. He could shut down a fucking Juju. He could shut down a Valdez Scantling. He could shut down somebody like that. I like, and then you bracket Kelsey. You know what I mean? To where you have a linebacker, or you have like an Abram on him, and you have like a Duron Harmon backside of it. I think that's the way you play Kelsey, and you make them pass it to the other guys. I think you try to make the other guys beat you, dog. So, but
It's
Somebody
a
give
I
tough
Cool Kev.
matchup, Ern. It's a tough matchup, dog. It's a tough matchup.
Somebody give Cool Kev some real weed. He over there smoking that spice.
Uh oh.
you said you said Coons on Kelsey.
He said, "Coos on."
Somebody give him some real weed. That
Oh
spice is
my
fucking with him.
god! Come
Nah,
on, Cool Cap.
I think we hold steady with the corners on the outside on, and I feel confident with those matchups. I think that now you go to the Kelsey matchup where they have obviously a fucking it's an advantage. So that's where you bracket them, dog. I think that's where you have
We
to
got
play that defense. You know what I
we
mean?
gotta control the yards after catch too, man. We gotta just solid tackling tomorrow. I mean, like I said, that's what I say about perfect game too. Is like just a little simple thing, just a wrapping up right quick. You know what I mean? It's just the little things, bro.
Yep. We're
Carr
trying
should
to
have
make
a
a
big
big
day
game.
tomorrow. KC's pass defense, from what I understand, isn't the greatest.
Yeah, we can move the ball on them, man. I think it's gonna come down to no turnovers, like I said, and who has the ball last, man. Well,
I think
ah,
the further and further we get into this season, though, I think there's no defense that's gonna be able to completely stop us, dog. So I think that right there, I don't care how good a defense is. When once we get more comfortable with this offense, I think we're gonna be better. Where no offense, I think there's gonna be defense that's gonna give them some, of course, trouble. But I think once we're on everybody's on the same page, dog, this offense is gonna be some hard to fucking mess with, dog. Because the weapons are there, dog, and it's like you can see, dog, flashes. There's flashes of where you can see, damn, these motherfuckers. If they play like that, damn, dog, you know what I mean? So it's and the defense has even showed it, dog. I mean, keeping fucking
They
teams.
give us the ball back. They give
Yeah,
us
I
the
mean,
ball back and
when we
shit.
need to,
Yeah.
especially lately with the second half against the Titans. You know what I mean? They kept the fucking scoreless. And then they had the fucking the game against the Broncos. I mean, I think they played a hell of a game. That last touchdown they got at the end. I mean, I think they played a hell of a game, dog. The defense
Hey,
was great.
hey, they got the ball at the 50 every time, Gabe. Shit. They were bound to score, dog.
Hey, think about this for a second, y'all. We lost the first 3 games, right? Then we beat Denver. Now, if we beat Kansas City, now we're going into the bye on a 2-game win streak, correct? Right?
Yes, sir.
Coming out of the bye, we have 10 straight winnable games, like
Yep.
very winnable games. We could actually potentially, probably not likely, but potentially we could go on a fucking 12-game streak, bruh. That'd be 12-3, and then if we lost to San Francisco and Kansas City, we'd be 12-5, which is still
Hey,
amazing. Because listen, our 10 games coming out of the bye week is Houston, at New Orleans, at Jacksonville, Indianapolis, at Denver, at Seattle, Chargers,
you can go
at
on a
Rams,
run, boy.
Patriots, at Pittsburgh. That's 10 straight winnable games.
Hey, and after we beat Kansas City on Monday, they play the Buffalo Bills on Sunday night.
Dog, that's what I'm saying. And
Ah,
then the Broncos have to play the fucking Chargers. They have to play each other again. So one of them is gonna give them.
Yeah, everybody's gonna beat themselves up, dog. That's why the NFL's gonna shit themselves when we win on Monday, dog. I'm telling you.
Sure. I think for sure though we could go on a run for damn sure. Even if we don't go fucking 10-0. You know what I mean? I think for sure with that schedule. I mean it's. I mean the media even came out and said it. All right, we have the fourth easiest schedule coming out of the bye. In the
yeah,
whole league. It's we can stack up wins, dog, to where this. I know it didn't start off like we did. I mean,
Exactly,
I'll be the
exactly,
first to be
Gabe.
like raise my hand and be like, shit, dog. I was panicky, dog. I'm not because what I mean I think
me too.
just our expectations,
Me
but I
too.
think just looking at our progressions and stuff like the progressions that we're making, especially coming off of last week, dog. Like that win was big, bro. Because I think that shit was just. But then again, though, tomorrow if we fucking lay a fucking egg, that shit's just like
Yeah,
all,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
all the sales from our fucking, all the wins from
yeah,
our sales is gone, dog. You know what I mean? It's like
yeah,
you go into the buy thinking like, fuck,
yeah,
what the fuck?
yeah. No doubt, no doubt.
Even
We
though
just want them to go fight. We want them to go fight.
exactly, we can't lay an egg tomorrow, though. We can't fucking lay. We gotta fucking put up a fight tomorrow and show these
Yeah,
motherfuckers that this
Play
ain't.
that you fucking care, man.
Yeah, this ain't last year's Raiders when we went out there, dog. This is fucking. You know what I mean? Use your fucking
Exactly.
weapons, dog.
You're right, Gabe.
we'll be fully stocked tomorrow, bro, and loaded up, everything back, at least weapons wise. You feel me?
Yep.
One game at a time. Yes, sir. Cool, Kev. Of course. We're just, being optimistic. You know what I mean? Just checking. It's just.
Yeah, yeah. True that. It's always 1 week at a time, but it's always good to look, take a little peek.
Hey, that's another big thing. Boom, cat. You're fucking 100% facts with that, dog. Because, bro, every year we go out there and
Yeah,
it's
Oh
fucking.
yeah, hell yeah.
The narrative is car can't play in the cold. Car can't play in
Yep,
the. You know what
yep.
I mean? This year he has. Hey, dog. He has a good fucking. This is fucking great, dog. It's not cold out there.
Hey,
Fucking
Alexa,
good out there.
what's the weather in Kansas City tomorrow evening?
75.
In Kansas City, Kansas, you can look for mostly cloudy skies with
Alexa,
temperature.
stop. Let me try this again. Alexa, what is the weather in Kansas City, Missouri tomorrow evening?
Tomorrow evening, in Kansas City, Missouri, you can look for mostly cloudy skies with temperatures around 63 degrees Fahrenheit.
Perfect, dog.
Hey,
63.
But
Gabe.
but but bro, but what she's not telling you is there's a 60% chance of rain too.
But hey, they don't even play. I think they don't even play in Kansas. Like,
No, that's why I said Kansas City, Missouri.
Hey, Gabe, and let's not forget, Ern, too, that when Carr did win, there was really no crowd in the stadium in 2020. So, you know what I
oh
mean?
shit, oh shit.
That
So
stadium
what do you
wasn't
what do you
rocking.
So what are you trying to say?
No, I'm just saying, hey, let's give them that credit, that win. But
Yeah, right here.
yeah,
Yeah, on the AccuWeather shit for like tomorrow. Like I guess like it's for like this on the ESPN app. It says
yeah,
67 game time weather, 67 degrees game time weather. That's perfect, though. I like
What's
that
the
weather.
chance? What's
oh,
the chance of rain?
It doesn't it
fuck
does
the rain.
No, it's like a 55% chance of
seven
rain.
right here. It
Yeah,
says
yeah.
Hell
at
nah.
that time
Well, it
at
depends on what time though you're looking at.
it's 5 o'clock,
Oh,
right?
okay.
No, over there, Kansas time
It's
is gonna be like at 7 o'clock.
seven their time. Yeah,
So it'll be like 32% chance of rain
Okay.
yeah,
That makes
yeah,
sense.
and
yeah. It depends on the timing.
75 degrees at that time.
That's
Yeah,
wonderful. That's wonderful football weather.
it's just perfect weather, dog.
Yeah. I like it, dog. Fucking that shit's. I mean, that's a great fucking point, dog. Like we don't have to go out there and play in the cold. And then when
Yeah,
come over here in December, they're gonna come at the last game of the season to where it's not
hell
cold.
yeah.
You know,
I
and
hope that game means something, homie.
it is. I think it's gonna mean the division. I don't know why, dog. Just the
Hey,
division, dog.
speak that to existence, baby. Shit, hell yeah. Hey, Pyro, we're out there, homie. Vegas, week 18, baby.
Hey, dog, I'm telling you, I'm trying to get out there to
You
the.
better be there too, Ern. Shit, I don't give a fuck
Bruh,
what
I'm
you say.
I'm probably moving to Vegas in the next month or month and a half.
Oh
What?
shit. Oh shit.
Have you seen what you can get in Vegas for fucking like 3 racks a month?
Everybody leaving Cali, Ern.
Bro, you can live out there like
Like
motherfucking
motherfucking
MTV
MTV
Cribs type of
Cribs type
shit.
of shit.
Did my microphone just start tripping?
I don't know. Did it? Nah, it's gone. It's gone now.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking. All right, let me send the link to fucking OG real quick.
Shit, my bad, guys. Shit, my earbud went out.
Nah, but yeah, dog, we gotta tomorrow. I think it's gonna be the point of our season where we're gonna be like. I mean, if we pull off that win tomorrow, we're gonna feel real good, dog, going into that bye, dog. That shit's gonna be like, fuck yeah, dog. That shit's one
Hey, I
game
said
behind.
11-6, so hey, that still gives us two more losses throughout the whole year. So hey, like I said, we can still go on a fucking run. It just depends how they show up tomorrow. That's what I want to see too, Big
We
Gay.
just we need to see that chemistry come together tomorrow, and we need to see that shit carry over into the bye week where they're working together on chemistry, and then coming out into that Houston game, we should be clicking on all cylinders and just like a well-oiled engine. That's my expectations.
Nah, fucking. I hope you're right, dog, because that shit we gotta beat. We gotta. It all starts tomorrow for sure. I mean, we've been saying that since last week. Shit, we've
I know, Gabe.
been saying that shit since week one, but it's like
That's just part of being a Raider, dog. You already know, Gabe.
I know, dog, but yeah, I think
What the
we
hell is
could
Mike
ride that
doing? Taking
momentum.
his shit, bro?
Nah, I came to get some weed back in my bowl.
Oh shit! What a OG! We got
Mike is in the
OG.
bathroom creating explosions and shit.
What's up, brother? Yeah, yeah. You asked
What up,
Mike, I was
OG?
like, "Hey, man, before when you got done with the bathroom, you spray in there?" He's like, "Yeah, all over the wall."
Oh shit.
Do I
I
sound
get
echoey or what?
online. I want to see some Raider content. I got you pendejos. No, you're my favorite pendejo.
That's fucking OG. You're gonna have to be awake late tomorrow, huh?
No, it's all right. That's fine. I'm ready. I'm
You ready?
good.
Tomorrow's a good one because you're gonna fall asleep happy.
OG gotta tape it.
Tape what?
The game.
No,
Take
no,
It's
man.
too late for you, no, OG.
No, I've been changing things up, and no, I'll be good. I'll be good.
Oh,
okay.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
Starts up
I'm just.
8 o'clock. It starts over there like eight
I think
fifteen.
is it 8:20?
Yeah, it's somewhere around there. Yeah, like eight
Yeah,
Yeah,
fifteen.
yeah,
eight
yeah, yeah.
twenty. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll start drinking at 7.
There
I'll be good.
you go.
There you go.
Hey,
No, I
Jack,
have
can
to
I?
because I've been doing like the work situation has been keeping me like on point later than normal because I'm hiring and training now. So, you know,
Hey, got Jack.
Hey, what's up, gentlemen?
What's up? How you gentlemen doing?
Shit,
Hey,
same
what
gentlemen,
up,
here.
Jack? Salute.
wait, whoa,
Hey,
whoa,
what up, Fade?
gentlemen in this room, come
Salute.
on, man.
My
Hey,
There
brother,
Jack.
ain't
dude.
no
Yo,
gentlemen in
Jack.
here.
I saw your question. What happened with me and Spotlight? So I'm not even gonna go into what happened originally, but yesterday me and Spotlight squashed that shit and we good, and you ain't gonna hear no more shit talking between me and him back and forth. That shit's a wrap.
Who asked you that?
So, Ern, you can tell me out behind the scenes, brother. I just want to hear that, dude. Like, I love both you
it's
guys. So,
it's dead. I don't want to fire. I don't want to fire that shit back up.
Bro.
no, not public, just private.
No, bro. A
Okay,
lot of
okay.
people don't understand. When you get that COVID, it does change your behavior over time, and most people are not forgiving if someone all of a sudden snaps on them. No, you got to be more forgiving.
True that. Because this fucking world is fucking. It's just life is short, man. So we gotta.
I'm on my 9th booster.
Hey, Gabe,
What's up, man?
you saw my like paying off your bet, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good, brother, dude. I feel good getting you and Auntie Six off my ass.
Hey, who the Giants playing in the first round? Oh, my bad. This is a Raiders show. My bad, Jack. Oh shit. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, dude. Next year
No,
will be a different season.
who are the Giants playing?
What?
Well, next year we're going to see Judd come on to the Giants, dude. So mark
Oh,
my words.
Yeah, right,
Parents is like hating that.
I like it up.
bruh.
I
You're
like it
gonna have
up.
to promise that man half the fucking city to get him there.
Well, they have the money.
Man, facts, bro, facts. Hey,
Man,
man, I heard Juju was hurt. Is that true? He's got a hamstring problem, no?
I hope so.
Yeah, me too, bro.
yeah,
That's what I saw in the injury report, Fade. So
Yeah,
I hope he's out, man.
Yeah, I
And-
talked
and
to a Kansas City Chief fan today, and she's like, "Man, Juju's that might be out too." I was like, "Oh, I hope so too."
yeah, because it's crazy because he didn't have the problem, and then all of a sudden on Saturday he had the problem. So it must have happened this week in practice.
Yeah,
So
it's supposed to be a hamstring. Yeah,
sometimes when that happens, it's like they're most likely gonna sit out.
I hope
Whatever.
so.
It's going to be, you know what, guys, the more I look at this game, the more I'm like, I was worried at first. Now I'm like, okay, maybe we got this. If we do
Gotta
got this,
believe, OG.
we're going to go on a fat ass run after the bye. And there are teams that I was worried about in this season that I'm no longer worried about. Like, no, we're gonna lose to them. No, we're gonna smoke them. Like the Rams, the Jaguars, and the Dolphins. Like, we're gonna smoke these teams. So that 12-5 may change regardless of what I thought at the beginning of the season, because I thought realistically we could possibly be 3-1 and 2-2, and we ended up 1-3. So, but the thing is, there's 2 or 3 teams I was worried about at the end of the season. I'm like, no, these teams are ass. We're a kill.
Yeah, like Michael was saying, if we get this win tomorrow night, like Michael was saying, we go into a bye, and these guys are going to beat each other up. Man, by week 7, man, 2 more weeks, man, the whole division could be a whole different game, man. You know what I mean?
If we get this win tomorrow night, I'm changing mine from 12-5 to 13-4.
We don't play Miami. Okay, so coming out of the
we
bye,
don't play
here we go.
Miami.
Here we go. Coming out of the bye, we got Houston. Listen, I'm gonna give it to you right now. Coming out of the bye, we got Houston. Then we go to New Orleans, to Jacksonville, then a home against Indy, at Denver, at Seattle, Chargers, at Rams, Patriots, at Pittsburgh, 49ers, Chiefs.
Yeah, man.
At the moment, that looks great.
Other than that, I think all the games are winnable. You know?
Yeah, realistically,
absolutely.
I'm looking at. I thought we were going to be 12-5, and if we win tomorrow night, we're 13-4.
Go, dude. Go, dude.
Calm down, OG. Calm down. Calm down.
Wait a minute. Record this. I got a receipt. Gabe's got receipts. I'm saying
Hit
we
the
went
record. Hit the
we're
record,
not
Gabe.
12-5. We're 13-4.
Oh, it saves.
I'm not asking. I'm telling.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Hey, you guys be careful. OG's also the same one that told us we were going to be a dynasty in the offseason.
17 and
Yeah, he
0.
also, OG also said that last week Amik Roberts was going to be spying.
we go.
OG said last week Amik Roberts was going to spy, and it worked.
You ain't shit.
Hey, but we hope you're right, OG. We hope you're right, brother.
Last week, I predicted. I said we're going to be seeing Amik Roberts spy more. It started with the Cardinals. He was spying more, and he did it last week. How did Amik play, by the way? Like a fucking dog.
I don't remember seeing Amik spy. I've seen him a lot in coverage.
He was spying too.
I mean, I guess I just have to take your word for it. I don't remember that.
He did it with the Cardinals, and he did it last week. I'm telling you, we're turning an angry midget loose. And you antagonize him, and you go out there and make short jokes about him, which they did, and he busted their shit up.
Man, who are expecting Amik to do what he did?
I want a pissed off Amik Roberts on the field.
Amik needs to just keep it consistent because there is sometimes that he does get not burnt, but he's not in the right place. But he just needs to be consistent. He needs to be consistent.
Last week he was covering Jerry Jeudy. He tripped on his own feet. Jerry Jeudy caught the ball, got up and made that hand thing like he's too short. And then Amik busted his shit up the rest of the game, and then got that 65 fucking yard return touchdown. Piss him off. Please piss off Amik Roberts. An angry Amik Roberts is a dangerous motherfucker because he went the whole game.
It's OG. I don't mean to do you like this, but it's actually Amik Roberts' son. I really don't mean to do you like that. I don't want you to say it in front of somebody else and they start roasting.
Julia Roberts, they're about the same height. Shut the fuck up.
I was just trying to help you out, motherfucker. Damn.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I hope somebody pisses off Amik Robertson. Okay.
Right.
Man, I don't believe in Amik, but I will say this. Amik played well last week. If he can keep it up, then he'll keep his job. But if he can't keep playing like that, he ain't gonna keep his job.
He will keep playing like that because he's got the edge when he gets pissed off. I hope somebody taunts him. I hope so. Everybody every week taunts him. I want him to be like Bobby Boucher.
Hey, what about the idea of Abrams going back and Morik covering Kelsey?
No.
I'd rather have
no.
Why?
Because who the fuck is gonna play the ball hawk? We gotta have Mary has to be the ball
There's
hawk.
no Hill. They don't got no Hill.
No. But
So,
MVS? Why we need to play so back? Who's gonna burn us?
the Hobbs cover him or let
okay, let me give you a rundown of who their receivers are. And then you can ask yourself
MVS, Juju, who else? Give me.
Juju's out.
No, he's questionable.
Sky Moore.
Yeah, but if he's got a hamstring problem, man, he could be out. He won't be 100%. He won't be 100%.
The Kansas City Chiefs. Boom. Okay, so their receivers, they run like this. There's Juju, there's Sky Moore, there's Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Justin Watson, McCole Hardman, Justin Ross is on the IR. Bruh, I know those don't sound like big names, but if you really think and you look at their highlights, these guys can burn you. And I haven't even brought up Pacheco. I haven't even brought up that they got Pacheco either.
The only reason those motherfuckers get open is because of Mahomes scrambling. That's the only reason them motherfuckers get open.
I mean, that all sounds good until we're actually playing the game, though.
True that.
So just keep Mahomes' eggs over easy. Don't let him scramble.
one thing we do got to do, we got to start
Playing
off
that fucker.
fast, bro. We got to start off fast. We can't start off, fucking down 10-0 right away and shit like that. We gotta go. We gotta start off, and we gotta start off quick. You know, what I mean, fuck all that. Getting behind and not to this team. You can't play behind for this team. You gotta get a good little lead. You know what I mean? Fucking play. Come out the gates. You gotta come out
Run
the
the
gates.
ball and keep Mahomes off the field. That's the tactic. That will work.
Absolutely.
That's the formula
They
right there.
are like, oh, the number one rushing defense in the NFL. The Broncos are number two. Run on them. They ain't shit. They haven't fucking faced a running team and a rusher like Josh Jacobs. Run the damn ball. Keep Mahomes' ass off the field. Throw when you need to. Get to the red zone and score in the red zone. Don't kick. Get that 6, not that 3.
Just to be fair, they did shut down Jonathan Taylor to 73 yards.
With the
Yes, but
21
is that
attempts.
game? Okay, I will take Josh Jacobs over Jonathan Taylor any day of the week.
I love
How
Josh
did
Jacobs.
Josh
and
Jacobs
that's-
I would say
the rushing defense last week?
we just got to make sure we establish that run. That's why we were successful last week. Just keep running that rock and mix it up. Don't make it pass heavy and put it in Carr's hands. Just fucking run the rock, man. Josh Jacobs. We've got backup running backs too. We've got White. We've got Abdullah. Man, just pound it, right? And then we got to put a spy on Mahomes.
Fuck that. We gotta run Jacobs, dog, because that dude, nobody else runs like him on the team. I understand. We might give him a break here or there, but
He's running like his rookie season, man.
you gotta
running good.
run Jacobs, dog. You gotta give him like last week 20 something carries, dog. You know what I mean? Because that's the formula. Because I see the other guys. We were excited for other guys, like Zamir and shit like that. They don't run the ball like him, dog.
No, I understand that, Gabe. I'm just saying that.
24-yard rush and a 2-yard rush last week.
And you know what? It's Jacobs' contract year too, man.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Jack. Go ahead, Jack.
So, guys,
So very low.
what is KC defense ranked right now against the run?
Denver was ranked number 2 last week.
Okay.
What are they right now?
I posted in one show, it's like the Denver defense is way better than KC defense, and I got burnt. I got burnt by the host. So I'm like,
It's misleading, dog.
Sorry,
That
Jack, I didn't mean
run
to do that,
defense
bro.
shit is.
look it up. Someone look it up, please. So I agree. We need a balanced offense. Jacob needs to run. I mean, Parham is been way over expectations. We have a great left tackle. I'm not saying the rest of the offensive line is that great, but we do need to run the ball because we need to set it up. Like what Jacob says in his presser, we need that safety to be pulled in. So then we create the mismatch on the outsides and guys going down further down the field.
Yeah, run to set up the pass.
Yo, the Chiefs are first against the run. They've only gave up 263 yards. The 49ers are second. They gave up 293. The Broncos
were number 2 against the run until last week.
Last week they were number 2. Yeah, exactly. That's
What are they now?
I think
Test this run defense.
exactly.
They're very down near the middle of the pack. There's the Chiefs, the 49ers, Bengals, Cardinals, Rams, Bills, Ravens, Colts, Jaguars, Titans, Panthers, Dolphins, Cowboys, Commanders, then the Broncos.
Right.
So now that I said that,
Last
thank
week,
you for posting that. But our run defense is top 10, and their run game is not scary at all. It's to me it's one of the worst in the fucking league, dude. It's horrible. So we need to do the game with Tom Brady getting hurt last week. We need to put the guys at our defensive back position. I'm sorry that Brown is out this week. I like Brown as a pass defensive linebacker. We need guys in our defensive backfield to cover him and run more of a cover 2. I mean, that's what the league's done well versus Mahomes. Because I don't think really they can run against us. What do you guys think?
No. Against them, this number
The only
one.
guy I'm afraid of that's running is Mahomes, man. That's their running game right there.
No.
In my opinion.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire can catch him out of the backfield. Don't underestimate this team. But I'm going to tell you right now, against the run, the Broncos were number 2 until we knocked them down to 15 after last week. We're going to knock these fuckers out of top 10 too when we get done with them. Test it.
They gave up more than 200 against us, so that's what knocked them down to 15.
Josh Jacobs has always successfully ran against this damn team. He will again.
Teams don't run on Kansas City because they're always so ahead. Teams don't run on them; they have to pass to catch up to them. That's why that run shit is misleading.
Keep Holmes off the field, run the ball, and establish that you're not going to stop the run today. That's what we need to do. Take it down the field. It's 6, not 3. We do that, we will own these fuckers.
So,
like
Kansas
like
City,
Kansas
City's rushing defense has like the least amount of carries against them at only 79, the least amount in the whole NFL.
And what rushers have they faced? Look that up.
They've had Jonathan Taylor.
What rushing
Jonathan Taylor.
They've
had Jeff Wilson with the 49ers. They had Austin Eckler with the Chargers. And who did they play last week, y'all?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
And Tampa Bay with Leonard Fournette.
Leonard Fournette. Who are you taking, Josh Jacobs or Leonard Fournette?
Leonard Fournette had a big. I know you had a big
Tampa Bay only ran 6 times last week.
But also Tampa Bay was playing behind, and they don't have an offensive line.
They were so behind all game that
they got behind, so they had to abandon it. But guess what? We ain't Tampa Bay. Our rushing attack is better than theirs.
We're the Raiders, OG.
We gotta get out fast. That's why I'm saying we gotta get out early.
La Primera League.
We gotta get out quick.
I'm telling you, if we get out there and create a long ass drive, eat a lot of clock, keep a fucking Fraggle Rock off the field, and then fucking get that touchdown, we will own these bitches all day. They'll get out there, do their show, maybe, or get 3 and out after a drive or 2. I'm telling you, man, this team is not as scary as everybody thinks.
They're not.
OG. And quite frankly, our defense is better than what we thought they were going to be.
Let's be honest. We can move the ball. We need to fix our red zone. We fucking dominate the red zone tomorrow. It's over.
Right.
It's a wrap.
See, this is the thing. So Sean put up there right there. KC is giving up 80% of red zone TDs. So we should be able to score, right? But the thing is, though, the one thing that Kansas City is good at is staying consistent. Their consistency across the board, bro.
Oh, shit, I'm out.
I know.
What up,
little bro?
Get up, bro. No, but like their consistency, bro. Like no matter what, like I was saying the shit earlier on the show too. Like I was watching Eric Stone Street talking about some shit. It's like we can't just write them off, bro, because they lost one player. It's a team.
We're gonna write them off.
Right. No, but we're like, oh, their offense ain't gonna be shit. No, this, that, and the third. And then you know what I mean? Then if you really look at their defense
I'm talking about keys to the game, bro. I ain't writing nobody off.
Nobody's writing them off. I don't know where you got that from, though.
OG, I'm just saying, just in general. You know what I mean?
Calm down, OG. Calm down, OG.
The donkeys, but I won't write them off.
I know, but I think that was the consensus. I think that was like what a lot of us, a lot of people.
Everybody was saying that.
Yeah, that they were
not just us, not you, OG,
SC.
not T, not Jack. You know what I mean? Not SC. You know what I mean? not Ern, not Michael. I haven't said hi to anybody, so that's what I'm just saying.
I agree. You can never write them off. They got Mahomes.
Right, but no, all I'm trying to say is that like we couldn't write them off. Technically, they are a fucking AFC championship fucking team, no matter what.
They have the throne. Right. We need to knock them off. Okay, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm just
That's what everyone's
Sunday
trying to do.
morning, and I wake up with gratitude on Sunday morning, and I'm grateful we aren't stuck with Russell Wilson for 7 fucking years. That's a mediocre motherfucker. And they ain't talking about us having the 4th worst quarterback anymore, are they?
No, hey, good point, OG.
What up, SC? What's going on?
Good.
We knew the
What do you
shit.
think, brother? What do you think? What do you think, man? What do you think? What you analyzing? What we saying today? E, what's going on? Talk to us.
I'm not giving a prediction if we'll win or not. It's gonna be 50-50 tomorrow. That's what I honestly think about it. This team is not no slouch, bro. I think they're
Yeah.
one of the best teams, if not the best team in the AFC besides the Bills. And that's not giving them a lot of credit, but that's giving them credit enough for what I've seen on film when it comes to KC. And with KC, like I said, they're not unbeatable. They're beatable.
They're on
They're
another
beatable.
level.
Hell yeah, they're beatable. The Colts beat them. The Colts beat them, right? We just seen what the Colts did with the Broncos. That was like
The Colts
one of the
are ass.
shittiest games. So at the end of the day, I think one thing that KC loves to do is take advantage of the middle of the field. They love taking advantage of the middle of the field. What's been our bad
Achilles
thing on
heel.
defense? The middle of the field.
Middle
So
of
if
the
we
field.
could at least some way,
Especially-
somehow slow down that middle of the field, I think we could do it.
The middle of the field gives
You
you
bracket that shit.
shit. Another
And then the red zone especially. Like I said, I know you guys heard this stat around, and I keep saying it because it's a key stat. I mean, the fact that we're second in red zone attempts and 28th in scoring in the red zone. If that don't concern you, bro, I don't know what does.
No,
man.
we need a
You
perfect
guys know
game
our
there.
team
We
is
need a
playing tomorrow?
perfect
Our
game.
team is playing?
And I
So-
seen earlier that somebody, I think Sean said that KC has allowed 80% of the end zone. We're literally 30. We're 30th. They're 31st. So we're literally the bottom 2 teams in red zone defense. So
Hey, do you
Just
guys
to
know
give
if
you-
Martinez is playing tomorrow?
Yeah,
he's
he's
gonna get to
playing.
go.
Yeah, he's gonna pass him.
They put him on.
He's gonna get action.
Said something. He said something. That's crazy. I didn't think about that. Gus Bradley's defense.
Beat the Chiefs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this, fam. If we go into that 3-4 tomorrow, we'll know that Patrick Graham's got this, because Read the Tape put out a video showing how Patrick Graham beat them with the Giants. Or slowed them down. We can do that and hold them to 20 points and go fucking crazy and start scoring. We got this. We need to do that.
Gotta do that though. Exactly. It's always
What everybody fails to mention is that the Giants have interior defensive linemen that can get pressure. That's what we cannot do with our interior defensive line.
Yeah.
So that's
They
a
created
big
pressure
difference.
with 4 people, with
Right.
4
I thought the
linemen.
same thing, Ern. I thought the same thing, but that game, Cat was out. There was a lot. What's the name? Who was his backup that went for a lot of money?
The Austin Jones dude.
Yeah, that took his place, and he shined in that game. Whoever was back in the big Cat
I
Williams,
think it was
he
him.
ended
I
up
really
getting
liked him
money
in free
from.
agency.
Yeah, huh?
I think it was.
Cut Kelsey down.
Right. I'm
We
saying
need Hobbs to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Or what's his name? Got the interception last week.
Amik.
Amik.
No.
Duron Harmon.
Duron.
Duron Harmon should be the guy to cover Travis Kelsey, in my opinion.
No.
Because you can't have Merrick on him, because Merrick has to stay back to ball hawk. He has to be a free
What
safety.
about Hobbs?
the only way you
He's too old.
the only way you
Then
cover
who
it, like, you bracket him. You gotta bracket him, dog.
What about Hobbs?
You gotta bracket him and you shut down the receivers. You shut down the receivers. 'Cause I feel real confident with our matchups with their receivers and our corners. So you bracket Kelsey and you help out. You know what I mean? You put like a Abram and somebody up top, or you put somebody like a linebacker and a Merrick up top, to help out, or a Thron Harmon to help out up top. But you can't leave. That's what you gotta make. You gotta try to make these receivers beat our corners. In my opinion, I think our corners are good enough to stop their receivers.
Travis Kelsey is 6'5", 250. Now let me look up.
Ron Harmon and Nate Hobbs?
That's why you gotta bracket them. You gotta bracket them so that way, that size. You kind of nullify that size with, you got somebody up top and you got somebody down low. you only could put it in a window if you got good coverage. You know what I mean?
Nate Hobbs is 6'1", 194. He's giving up 50 pounds in 4 inches.
Damn.
But does he have the leap?
Do you want him giving up 50 pounds in 4 inches? And on top of that, Travis Kelce's a burner too. He got wheels to go with that size.
Does he have the
size?
Who?
Does he have the vertical leap?
Who?
Nate
Hobbs?
Hobbs.
I think he does, but I wouldn't play Hobbs there just because I think he's needed more on the outside. Because if you put somebody less, effective on the outside, then you're gonna get somebody from the on the outside who's gonna be probably just as effective. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna be burning, our corners. So I think that's why I think it's easier to bracket Kelsey than it is to bracket somebody on the outside. You know what I mean? Because he's
Right.
more in the middle of the field. So you got to bracket Kelsey, and you got to trust our DBs. Trust our corners that they can stop. Valdez Scantling and Sky Moore. That's
So okay, so with our offense, who's we gonna bracket? Devontae Adams?
that's the thing where it's hard for they can't bracket. Who are they going to bracket? It's hard because they got Renfro back now. I mean,
Right.
Waller's been struggling, but he could break out at any moment. You got Hollins, who's been emerging and
Yeah.
is more comfortable in this offense now, and then you got Devontae Adams. So tomorrow's going to be, I think, the first day you see, this offense maybe click. Because I think tomorrow's a prime day for this offense to click because it's getting Renfro back is big.
And you got Hollins, you got Matt Hollins, you got Devontae Adams, you got Darren Waller, and you got Hunter Renfro out there. Who they gonna double team?
Exactly.
Like everyone else is open.
I think you have to double Devontae, but I mean that just leaves everybody else open. You know what I mean? But
The only bad thing about this is the only bad thing about that is that our offensive line is shit and their defensive line is good. Their secondary is young. The only good thing about them is that you can trip them up in certain kind of plays and shit like that. But our offensive line is going to be way slower than their defensive line. So
they've been getting better every week, though. Low, if you really think about it, the O line's been playing a lot better every week.
Yeah, once it starts to click, like this week, we're going to find out who we are. The first 4 weeks gives you an opportunity to gel. We gelled last week. And this week, if it clicks and gets in, we could destroy these guys, dominate them. Nobody loses any fingernails. I mean, this is where we're headed.
Yeah, Roasted Raider said that shit too. Now that's what I was gonna say too about the offensive line. Just not necessarily combat, but just kind of talk about it. Was Heron or whoever, whatever went out when he came in, he made some
heroin.
Yeah, the good stuff. The Chiva. No, even though the offensive line is playing good, but they're a rotational piece. Everyone's kind of picking up the slack for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of going. A lot of people were saying, well, we need a solid offensive line. If you look around the NFL, bro, people are being moved. It's just happening, bro. It's just because people are getting hurt. People get injured. It's just a natural progression of the game, especially right now. So with him coming in, he was like a good piece. Now we don't have that piece. You know what I'm saying? So
if we throw in that six offensive lineman like we used Aaron for.
Well, I mean, he only did give us like good 7 plays, bro. But still, those 7 plays that
right.
Did you see how effective he was when they threw him as the second left tackle out there outside of Colton Miller? You see how the run game was moving when he was in there?
Yeah, they were using him as a
Omar Juarez, bro. He was actually a fact. Yeah, when we put him in at tight end as like the second left tackle over there, he was a real factor on a lot of those big Josh Jacobs runs.
Yep, he was. He was in the mix of all of those, bro. So. I do understand that, but see, we got who they got. Clark. Who else they got? They got some fucking defensive.
Jones.
Yeah,
They got that boy from Purdue.
Six-star
Purdue,
lineman, like,
number 9.
and
Number 9's good
it's
too.
a hard time to look for deeper plays downfield to like a
I'm not gonna have
two.
the time.
But see, the offensive line, I don't even think has been a major problem.
Collins.
I really don't think the offensive line has been a major problem. I think it's been more of the route running.
The execution of it, the execution of the routes and all
The
that.
route, it's either Josh McDaniels is calling some bullshit routes or they're just not knowing what route they're supposed to run. And you see it because Carr has time to throw it. And when he throws it, he overthrows them and he's yelling at the receiver. So there's like a miscommunication going on half of the time. So I don't know if it's the receiver running the wrong route or it's Carr not getting the playbook down. I would say it's a little of more of the receiver because you could tell the receivers have been a little bit like, oh, I don't know. And that's been the problem since week 1, right? We played against various secondaries that we should have beat, even being off sync. Like the Cardinals, they had besides their safeties, their corners were horrible, and we made them look like all pros. So at the end of the day, I just think that it has to do with the route running. It has to do with the routes. I don't think it's the offensive line. I think it's the routes. I think it's the coaching. I think it's the way they're drawing up plays. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. That's just me. That's what
That's a good outlook. Good outlook.
It's a coaching scheme. Let me tell you why. Josh McDaniels comes into a team that was already pre-built, okay? And he's going to run his scheme. No, motherfucker, adapt to the fucking team that was built. You got all the toys. Okay, you pick up a couple more, but adapt to how this team was built. Stop getting away from the fucking run, idiot. Oh, week 4, he figured it out. Let's keep with the run. This team was built to run. Yeah. I think the problem has been Josh McDaniels.
So okay, do you see him long term being this? Do you think this team, the way it's built, besides another couple key pieces and some rookies coming up, some defensive pieces and stuff like that, and an offensive piece line? Do you think he's gonna actually like have us turn the corner? Because they say it's always darkest before the day. You know what I'm saying? And then I hate using that fucking analogy right now. That just sounded really, really gay right now when I said it. It just came out. I was like, yeah, that's not a gay, bro. But
I felt that shit in my balls when you said it, Lo.
Yeah, did you see? That's why. Yeah.
If Josh McDaniels adapts, go, hey, I got all
felt that in my plums, dog.
Feel in my plums. Bluish hue.
If Josh McDaniels adapts to understand that this team was built to do this, because I have a feeling the first 3 weeks he was like, oh, my scheme. Well, fuck your scheme, bitch. And the Raiders fan told you got a running team, you just fucking run.
Fuck your scheme, bitch.
I'm super high, bro. Don't fucking smoke Oreos,
hey,
bro.
why when he said that, the first thing I thought of was Rick James on the fucking couch. Fuck your couch.
For real though.
No, I mean, like, okay. The question was, like, seriously. The question was, like, do you think McDaniels and this team, besides a couple key pieces, can actually get us there?
Do you think he adapts to what this team was built to do? Because
we don't look that lost. We don't look that lost out there.
No. Right. It's not like we're like fucking.
It's only week 4, bro. It's only week
we don't look like when our shell came back the second time, dog.
Yee, that was bad. That was really, really bad, bro. At least we're in the games now.
You know what I've seen? I've seen flashes of everybody being good on this team. Everybody's had their moments on offense, but everybody just got to put it together at the same time. We've seen Mac Hollins explode, seen Devontae explode. We haven't seen Waller really explode, but we've seen look, like he's supposed to at times. We've seen Renfro. Well, we haven't seen Renfro that much, but we will tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We've seen Josh Jacobs explode. We've seen this offensive line look really good sometimes.
Ghost.
You know what I'm saying? We just got to put it all together and get it going at the same time.
I think it's been on Carr and on McDaniels. More on McDaniels, of course, with the play calling, but just the ability to run the offense effectively as well too. You got to put some of that blame on Carr. So I see it on both, but I do see them to where they're coming to some sort of like like understanding of each other, because you can see it every week, dog. It's getting better, and especially last week, you can tell that
Yeah.
they're trusting in, okay, this is a fucking we got to stick with the run. So if you stick with that formula, I think that'll be a great formula, especially for tomorrow. Because if you can put those type of numbers up tomorrow when you're rushing, and then your offense, your passing game getting a little bit better, especially with adding your safety blanket in Renfro, I think tomorrow's going to be a day where they put their offense together the best. I don't know if it
It
might.
sets up the play action and the screen game, all that, man. We need to implement that shit, man. All that shit.
Okay, well,
Fact.
McDaniels was given the base core of this team that was already built. He's got all these fucking toys. He brought in a couple pieces. That's nice, but it ain't about your fucking scheme. What was this team built to do? Run. Stay with the fucking run. And he finally figured it out last week. Let's just hope he can stick with the formula this week.
Okay, but see, this is one thing that you do that you have talked about on your show numerous times is about legacy. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and even though he got a team that's built to run, you know what I'm saying? What he wants to do, he wants to build his own legacy. You know what I'm saying? And he actually deserves the right to actually do it, especially with this team. And even though it's set up like this, he has no reason not to use it this way, but also make the changes that he sees fit because it is his fucking, it is going to be his legacy moving
Okay.
forward.
Okay.
Because
Well,
you got to
we're
understand, he
gonna
came out
fucking
like
lose
well,
for
he
the
wants
first 3 weeks.
he wants it too
Want to
because
win
he's
or
always
you're
going to
gonna
be.
fucking lose.
If he doesn't win a Super Bowl, bro, he's going to be the guy that got 6 rings under Belichick. It's not what he
Yep.
wants.
True.
You feel what I'm
He's always
saying?
gonna be Belichick's son.
Right, but
You know what I mean?
if he
And he's
does
always going to
not
have that stigma.
look, he's talking about the Raiders need to learn to win. No, that motherfucker need to learn how to win. And this is the toys we're giving to you. Play with them accordingly. If
Right.
you can't handle the adaptation, then you're going to be a fucking guy who was never the head coach of a winning dynasty. And you
Right.
had it in front of you.
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
gifted a fucking team, bro. Like this team
Good
was
team.
already built. It's
Look
already
what Salas
gifted. He
got.
didn't have to come in and build it from the ground up.
Look what Salas got.
This guy got handed a playoff team. Okay?
Well, dang.
His choice. You make it about your scheme or make it about what these guys can fucking do. You adapt, coach. You're the one that needs to adapt, not these fucking guys.
But that's not
Yeah.
the way it works. You can't
He
go
better
tell your
figure
boss
it out,
this is the
or
way it's
his
going to work. bro.
legacy
You can't do
was he could never be a head coach. He better figure it the fuck out.
What it sounds
Well,
like,
he-
he'd be better as a college coach, bro, because that's how it works in college. This is the pros. This shit is a little bit different.
But see, here's the thing. I think sometimes it's execution too, bro. How many times did Carr underthrow? How many times did Waller drop
Yeah.
the passes? How many times did Keelan Cole drop the passes? How many times has Keelan Cole been open and now Carr doesn't
Waller,
trust him? Like
Waller's
there's so
Nobody
many,
remember
there's,
that.
there's so many things. It starts at top, of
Yeah.
course, and we just
Nobody's
sat
gonna
here
remember
30
that
minutes.
as Josh
But now,
McDaniels' legacy.
but his legacy as an offensive coordinator under Belichick. A lot of people have him under Belichick still. He's not a head coach. He has never been a winning head coach. He's
So
11
he
and
better
17.
adapt to the team and what they were built for if he's smart. And he did
We
it
know
last
that. We know
That's
that,
the
but we
thing.
got to get him to know
That's
that.
the thing, though. Some of these guys always have, their egos are bigger than, you know what I mean? It's like, because you know it. These guys want to win their way. So hopefully his ego's not that big to where he sees, he seen the light last week, to where he sees,
Yeah.
stick to the run, don't be one dimensional, balance is the way to go. But then again, there is some coaches, and I wouldn't put it past McDaniels to where they want to win their way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they want to prove that they're not just Belichick's shadow.
I think last week we learned a lesson and went, okay, this is what's going to work. Let's stick with that. He's not stupid.
Yet to be seen.
You could-
Hopefully.
These games would have gone the other way. McDaniels would have been talked about differently
Yeah.
too. So
For sure.
Of
If
course.
you with the run, things would have gone the other way. we would be a fucking 1-3 or 3-1 team, and they'd be talking about him like a god. He learned a lesson 4 weeks in. Okay,
So our first
yeah,
game we lost by how many?
we played like
We lost every game by one
Every
possession.
game less than 7, right? Every
Less
game
than
almost.
seven.
Every game.
Less than seven.
It's been
All right,
less each game, but at the
yeah.
same
I'll pull
time,
it up for you right now.
even the tie. Which one was it? Which one was the one where Wallace was dropping past? That was the Cardinal game, right?
Yeah, we lost by
That was the Cardinal.
2 with
So
right.
the
imagine if
Titans.
Waller
The
would have caught
Titans.
one of
I
those
was
passes.
fucking there. It was fucking Tennessee.
Exactly. Oh, it's Tennessee on.
Okay,
Here you go. Here you go.
Would've caught-
Here you go. Week
Started
1,
on that shit.
we lost to San Diego by 5, 24-19.
We should have ran the ball.
Arizona, we lost by 6 in overtime on that
Waller should have
touchdown.
caught one pass. Or well,
Tennessee, we
my bad.
lost by 2 points, 24-22.
We're up by
And
20 also.
we abandoned the run every fucking time. He stuck with the run in Denver, and we kicked their asses. I didn't lose any fingernails in that game.
This way, we run the ball against.
It's starting to go, okay, let me play with the toys that I got and let them play the way they play.
I'll be right back.
And that's where he needed to figure it out, and he figured it out. And you know what? He's probably going to stay with the formula this year to implement his craft different players next year. Right now,
Pay
he's,
attention over here, Aaron. The fuck?
let's get this fucking shit the way
I
it
just
should
seen
be
your
getting.
message.
Oh, did you say?
Hey, now, but that Tennessee game, you know what I mean? We didn't stick with the run. That shit was bad. And obviously, dog, we have to fucking Waller has to make a couple catches. Shout out, Docs. Shout out. What up, man?
Hey,
Brother.
look.
Yeah,
That's why the way we play tomorrow night too. I mean, either way, we gotta go out there, and this is the way we gotta see it. If they go out there and fight and they play through, we know that they're turning the corner. You know, the bye can come no better place than the time now. So, and then with the schedule coming up, we can go on a run. You know, either way. So, you know,
Establish the run, keep long drives, keep Mahomes off the field, go out and play our game, fuck their game, and we can win this thing, come off in the bye with a W, and let the NFL know we're not fucking around. We got a balanced attack, and if you can't stop the run, fuck you. And McDaniels will understand we got to keep that run and go, okay, I'm going to extend Josh Jacobs. And halfway through the game, switch him out, get some replacements, give him some rest, give them guys a dose of Zamir White, and let them figure out, like, oh shit, who's this fucking guy?
it doesn't matter if we're gonna pay Josh Jacobs or not. He's gonna play for his contract regardless. So
yeah.
we need to feed him.
Mhm.
Shit, I'm not even mad right on the coattails of Josh Jacobs right now, but I want him for the later games, bro.
Right, so get Zamir White some more reps. Let him go out and hurt these fuckers. Because it's when you go to tackle him, that's a business decision.
See,
This
that's
motherfucker's
a good
gonna mow your ass down.
OG, that's a good option. You know what I'm saying? That is a very good option. If we were fucking clicking, we're not clicking. We can't sit here and play and just say,
We
"Hey,
started clicking last week. We will
Right, I
continue
understand
to
that, but like,
We began clicking last week, bro. That
right,
doesn't.
just
We still got a
started,
lot of
just
things that
started,
we have to refine.
Mute OG right now.
I
I'm just
lost
kidding.
0 fingernails last week. We started clicking.
Hey, we gotta just put it together tomorrow.
Yeah, no matter what, that's all it is.
This team is a tough team. You know, it's not the. You know, I think we thought maybe at the beginning of the year, preseason, this was going to be a more maybe an easier matchup. Now I'm not going to say it was a walkover because nobody called it a walkover, but we did think that was going to be a much easier because they've shown they're still a force to be working with, and you know, in this league, not just the AFC. And so I mean, they beat the Buccaneers, even though they've been looking not that great as well. But the Raiders tomorrow, if they put it together, bro, I think they can pull off, the upset. They can pull off the upset because we have the pieces there and the defense. I think has been performing a lot better than what we thought at the beginning of the year. I thought we were going to be maybe getting better a little bit later, but they've been showing up to where it's the run defense is in the top 10. You know the DBs are getting a little bit healthier now and better. So I think we can win tomorrow, though, for sure. It's gonna be tough one. We gotta, like I think earlier, who was it? I think Michael. We gotta. I know there's no such thing as a perfect game, but we gotta be close to it, man. Because no mistakes on third down. Don't get those fucking false start penalties when it's 31. You know what I mean? Be efficient on third down. Be more efficient in the red zone, and we can. It's not even really a shock the world tomorrow. I think we can put the NFL on notice tomorrow. Now that we ain't fucking around.
Going into that bye week's gonna be cool with a win.
Yeah, the main thing is the divisional game too, man. That was huge. It's a divisional game too.
We get Everett back, I think, after the bye.
Yeah.
Get some people back, yeah.
All right, Pendles, I'm going to bed, man. I'm going to go get drunk and go to sleep. So, love you guys.
All right, OG.
Have a good one, OG.
Hey, God bless all of you.
Too,
So, OG. Hey, remember the games around this time tomorrow, OG.
Hey, that's true. That is.
Barely started tomorrow at this time.
I'm trying to think of something to cook for tomorrow, bro. I don't know, nachos or barbecue. I don't feel like doing all the fucking cooking.
How you cook nachos?
How do you cook nachos?
Appetizer, bro.
Motherfucker, you cut up steak, and you warm up some beans, you shred some cheese, motherfucker.
He's the bougie.
You don't know how to make nachos?
You gotta do all the extra shit. You gotta do all the extra.
Not Eric. I don't go to the store and go get the fucking the little glass
have Nacho Bel Grande,
Tostitos salsa.
Hey, leave the Lunchables alone, bro. They're good to go, man. Easy. Buy it. There you go.
Can I get a Nacho Bel Grande, please?
The problem with Lunchables, bro, is you have to eat 7 of them.
What do you guys?
Maybe for you, Ern, you need 7. I don't need 7. What the fuck?
I mean, you're in junior high, bro. What do you expect?
Oh boy.
Hey, what do you guys think about that Tom Brady call?
What happened?
The fucking one at the end of the game. Did you see it?
Nah, I didn't see it.
Oh, fuck that bullshit, bro.
That was the fucking.
That was some bullshit.
He literally.
That was some bullshit.
He literally grabbed him, went like this, fell on him, had him, and then rolled over.
Oh, you're talking about the roughing the passer.
Yes.
Oh, that shit was clean.
Bro,
That shit was so clean.
And the ref still was like, no, that he tried to slam him down at the end of the game.
It's Tom Brady. It's obvious.
Slamming is like, if he would have like slammed him to his side, cool. He went on his back with him and then rolled down.
Yeah, he protected him. Protected him.
Because he knew he had that clean ass shot. He was gonna fuck him up.
They love
with his
Tom Brady.
old ass. It looked like if my old ass uncle or somebody was fucking gonna fall, I would have grabbed him and fell like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, it was gonna be 4th down, and Atlanta had just scored on 2 possessions.
Yeah.
And we're within 6. I was like, fuck. They were trying to let Tom Brady loose.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see AB in the pool fucking flashing that lady?
No.
It was
bro,
the lady.
Bro. I thought that was already disrespectful, but when I seen him post a picture of Tom Brady's wife after they're divorcing, that is beyond.
Damn.
That's beyond disrespectful, bro.
That was his boy. He said that
You
was
got her, bro.
Hey, Cool Kev, nah, homie. I don't even eat mayonnaise on nothing, bro. I ain't ate mayonnaise since I was a teenager.
That's nasty.
Hey, speaking of today's game, because somebody tell me, I didn't get to see it, but when I looked at, I was out and about, and I looked at my phone, and I seen that the Browns only needed 3 points to win, and they were on the Chargers side, and then I seen again, and then it looked like they lost.
They missed the field goal.
What the fuck happened?
Missed the punt. Field goal.
Hey, Staley would have got fired, man, if the Cleveland would have made that field goal, dog.
Well, I was saying that shit.
He went for a 4th one again, and then he missed it on his own side of the field when they were up by 2 and the other team had no timeouts.
God, the
Yep.
Chargers keep getting lucky.
Fucking
But hey, what
circus,
did I tell
bro.
people? What did I tell people about J.C. Jackson? He was a system cornerback. I keep telling people. People are like, no, he's not. He's getting burnt left and right.
Burn. Burn.
Motherfucker got
Amari
paid.
Cooper made him his bitch. Fucking hell. I'm about to win a bunch of bets. I made so many bets on J.C. Jackson.
Oh shit.
When the dinero.
You got Warriors and Lakers on right now, Eric.
Los Lockers.
Was that a shit talk fade? Was that a shit talk fade?
Oh shit. Hey,
They just
Fade,
started right now.
don't go there.
14 to
Hey,
12
hey,
Lakers.
Fade, hey, go tell
Hey,
Draymond Green
Fade,
to relax.
Fade.
Go tell Draymond Green he's hitting
Hey.
his teammate. Go tell Draymond Green he's hitting his
Hey,
teammate.
hey, Fade, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm not gonna take Draymond Green for a fight. That motherfucker can't knock nobody out, man. Fuck that. Nah, man.
Hey,
I
they
ain't
said
taking
Patrick
it.
Beverly was gonna fight.
You guys can talk all you want, but they say he may go to the Lakers. They say he may go to the Lakers.
No,
Would you
I
take
seen the
it?
replay. I seen the
He
replay.
threw that punch from like 10 feet away. What do you mean?
Oh my gosh.
That was like a 3-point punch.
That's not true. That is not true, Ern.
You see the replay though? Fucking pull does buckle, dog. To pull like if that wall's not there, I think he fucking gets knocked the fuck
He's
out.
a choke.
Bro,
Hey, we call them fools choco in my hood, dog. He hit him in the shoulder. He hit him like in the shoulder and shit. Fuck that.
He said choco.
Choco.
We call them fools chocos, dog. They can't see, dog. They come out.
Hey, Cool Kev, don't start that shit, Cool Kev. Don't start that shit.
Nah, but
Who can say you don't make mayonnaise sandwiches?
The purple and old.
Hey, all I gotta say is Stephen Clay go DP on his wife. That's all I know.
No pause, no
Really
pause,
no
no
pause,
pause.
No pause.
Shit. I wasn't expecting that out of Eric.
Hey, but how about them Dodgers, huh? How about them Dodgers, man? We gotta. Hey, it might be the Padres. They're winning 5-0
Don't matter
right
who
now.
it is.
It
Don't
might
matter
be the
who it is.
Padres.
If you guys lose to the fucking Padres, bro, just
Oh, we got their
chop 'em
number,
off,
bro.
bro.
I ain't worried about them. Shit, I was
Wait, you
more
said
worried
the
about
Padres
Mets.
are beating y'all 5-0 right now?
No, they're beating the Mets 5-0, which I need to text Hammer real quick.
whoever
And say if
wins
he's
those
okay.
2 games, whoever wins that game, pretty much plays the Dodgers on Tuesday.
Hey, out of 20 games, and the Padres only beat us twice this year?
Yeah. And it was 2 walk-offs in the 10th, bro.
Even last year, including last year's playoffs, we swept them in the playoffs last year.
How about them Giants? So,
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah, where's Ken?
Ain't nobody worried about the
Creak,
midgets.
creak, creak, creak.
Creep.
oh shit.
Nah, but this is fucking.
Ah,
Tomorrow's
shit.
got to be an important game, but like, fuck, I just don't want to get stomped out tomorrow, dog. Like that's the one thing I don't
No
want to get.
facts.
Because
So
I
if we
do.
stay in it, so okay, if we lose tomorrow, say 35-32, whatever. Just I don't know. I'm just throwing a fucking crazy number out there. 20, let's say 21-24. We lose. I mean, we battled, right? I mean, it's gonna.
I wouldn't go full
I
crazy.
want a W, brother. I want a W. We battled every game this year. We could be 4-0 right
Well,
now.
that's what I was gonna say. It's pretty much what we do, and it's what we're gonna do until this team clicks, bro. And I don't.
Look,
I
in
don't
my
see
mind,
us
I'm like this.
really.
Even if we lose tomorrow, I'm not tripping because I'm looking at our upcoming schedule and we have a chance to make all that shit right and get back right. You know what I'm saying? But we have to get that offense clicking in that bye week and come back ready to go.
But I was looking at Houston's defense, bro, and Pierce, bro, that motherfucker runs.
Hey,
bro.
he a dog, bro. He a dog.
Bro,
He's a
I gotta
fucking
pick
dog,
him up, bro. Like he's getting me some money, bro. And I'm looking at Houston, bro. They're keeping people scored low.
And I think Jacksonville too, bro. I think
Hey,
Jacksonville.
what about the Patriots backup? Zappy.
Yeah, Zappy.
Bailey Zappi?
Where did he come from? I remember him in college, but where did he play
And
at?
he smoked, fucking smoked.
Oh, he came from the University of Appalachian State.
Oh, there
Appalachian State. That's
Nah, I don't even know. Dog. That's not even.
Like the whitest league you played ever think of, man.
Nah, I don't know where he came from, man. For real, I don't know where he came from, dog.
Western Kentucky.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just hope our secondary I hope our secondary just fucking holds everybody where they need to be, bro. I need them to move with Kelsey. They got to understand the way Kelsey plays, bro, and the way this team plays. Once they get to the spot and they see their quarterback moving, they're looking at other fucking defenders' backs, bro, and they're getting behind them.
Yeah.
That's one thing that where it's like they can't do that. You got to keep all the players in front of them. That's the only way they're gonna win, bro.
Yards after catch with Kelsey too, man. Yards after catch. Just fucking get his ass down.
I want to meet Robinson so bad just to fucking shut down Kelsey, bro. Because look, he shut down fucking Hill. Why can't he shut down Kelsey?
It's just because of the height. I'm telling you, Lo.
His size.
He's just he'll eat them up.
For short guys, bro. I'm going for a short guys, dog. Like,
come on, you talking about Kelsey here, bro? Yeah, I want you to be right, brother, but shit ain't realistic.
Yeah, I know I'm overshooting, bro. I'm talking way too much shit, bro. I'm way overshooting, bro. I just want Meek to have a good, solid game, bro. Couple pass blocks. Right. That's all I want him to do. I know he can't get Kelsey, bro. I know it's gonna either have to be Harmon. God, please not fucking Abrams.
Hey, Crosby will
I
play.
even put Hobbs on him, bro. I put fucking Hobbs on him.
Yeah, that's what I think.
What'd you say, Gabe?
I know Crosby with his play because I know when they asked him, he said that he had a plan. He had a plan. You know, they had a plan together, so he wasn't worried about it. You know what I mean? So that sounded pretty. I'm pretty sure they have it planned for the morning. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they have it planned for like middle of the night in the morning. You know what I mean? That they're gonna have the baby maybe like tonight in the middle of the night, which is considered tomorrow, but he's gonna fly out. You know, with the team or fly out to meet the team.
Hey, if we need Chandler Jones out of fucking any game this year, god damn.
This game right here, man.
This
You're exactly
game,
right.
dog. Jesus.
And prime time Monday night. You're right, Michael. Chandler Jones is time for him to release and fucking be the beast that he's supposed to be, right?
At least for this game, god damn.
Use them stunts, man. I'm telling you, those stunts are gonna work against KC, bro. That's the best way to beat KC in their O-line, bro. You gotta play them stunts, and at the same time, Patrick, bro, that boy, God,
he's yeah, I know. When he scrambles, that's what makes him though too. He is like,
that's what makes the receivers get open. Like they could be locked down that whole time he's in the pocket, but the moment he goes out of a sudden somebody's open.
Eric, I'm having a hard time watching Toscano in a Lakers uniform right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see it, huh? He looks better in that purple.
Look at all eyes.
Mexican, he's from Oakland.
Hey, all eyes. We know about ankle monitors.
He would look like an ankle monitor.
How was your boy on an ankle monitor working at strip club?
Hey, good question right there. Who's your MVP tomorrow, though?
Crosby.
We'll start with
okay.
There it is with Faith.
Crosby.
Faith.
Crosby. I say Crosby.
Go ahead, Lo. You got
Josh McDaniels.
Ooh.
Okay.
Like that.
No, I got to take off anyways, though. But yeah, no, I'm not fucking around. Josh McDaniels. I'll give Josh McDaniels. He's gonna have to call a good game, bro. I think our players are good enough, bro. I think Josh McDaniels needs to call it.
Okay.
But yeah, man. Hey, you guys have a good night, man. I'll holler at you guys in a minute, man.
Hey, you too, Lo.
Good one.
Hey, whoever's having a live tomorrow, man, send me the link, man. I'll be around and shit. Get ready for this game tomorrow, man. If I don't talk to you guys, man, go fucking Raiders, man. We got this shit, all right?
Yeah.
Lo.
Let's go.
Peace.
What about you, SC?
I know what Ern's gonna go with. We all know what name he's gonna say, so I'm gonna get away from that name. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go. Darren Waller has himself a ball game. Kelsey Plum gave him the good plum last night, and he about to ball out tomorrow.
Oh shit! Plum
right
juice.
Waller,
Hashtag
110 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's the bold take. That's the bold take, by the way. Bold take.
I like it. Ern.
So far, 3 different players. I like that.
Ern, just say the name, Ern. You don't even got to think about it.
I already know what you was gonna. I already know what you're thinking.
I'll say it for him. Nah, I'm messing with you.
Go ahead.
Nah.
Go ahead.
Nah.
I already
Derek
know what
Carr.
you guys are thinking. No.
Derek Carr.
No, he's gonna say Devontae Adams. Watch.
No. I got to go with my man. I got to go with the hot hand, bro. I got to go with JJ, bro. I got to go with Josh Jacobs.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm just being on some real shit. Like, there's a time for me to clown around, but there's a time for me to use my fucking brain. And it actually works when I use it. You know what I'm saying? My brain tells me that Josh Jacobs, if we're gonna win, it's gonna have to go through Josh Jacobs. It's gonna be some Devontae and some Mac Hollins sprinkled in there and some Darren Waller as well. But it's gotta run, everything's gotta start with Josh Jacobs. Like, just on some real shit. Yeah.
What you, Mike?
Man, for me, I think it's Monday night. I think them Fresno boys are gonna click. They're gonna try to break records out there Monday night. DA,
Okay.
go eat, boy. Go eat. Go eat.
All right.
There you go.
Sir.
Shit, hell yeah, sounds good to me. I ain't mad at that at all.
And I'm gonna go the opposite of low, dog. If Patrick Graham calls a great game tomorrow against Patrick Mahomes, we win.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I like that.
I like all the answers actually.
All right, let me switch the question real quick. Who do you think is gonna suck? No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes.
Yeah.
We already know what Raider Ben would say if he was here. That motherfucker hates the fuck out of Roderick Teamer.
No, he would say Brandon Bolden. He would say Bolden.
Yeah.
He would say Bolden.
Why is Brandon Bolden out there?
Breaking his chair and shit.
And then he turns off his shit. He's like, I'm out of here. And then on the other camera, you see him walking out the door. He's just.
He's a fool, man.
Hey, I was on his show last night. Raider Ben and Hefe was on there, man, and he put his.
I even like
that. Eric, you're the one that pulled the picture up, huh? You're the one that sent the picture out.
Shout out to All Eyes. He gave me his hacker self.
Yeah, that was funny last night, man. They're all Eric just put something, and they put the picture up, and they asked Hefe, "Is that you?" He goes, "Yeah."
Hey, I gotta get some sleep before work, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Go Raiders, baby. You already know, man. Hey, appreciate you, Gabe. Everybody, man. Appreciate you guys, man.
Hell yeah.
Be careful driving there to work, brother.
We gonna get him. Just win, baby. Fuck yeah, dog.
Yes, indeed.
Oh shit! Look at this. He said put some money on it.
Hey, we're getting close to legalizing sports betting in Cali, bro. I'm a little bit excited, bro. I'm about to just.
Hey, Stoughton. So if I put money on it and I lose, can I come to you to get reimbursed?
He's like, fuck, hey, that's a for sure.
He's like, yeah, I ain't that sure about it.
You know what? You could bet like $10, bro, and you'll win like 100, 200, bro. That $10 is nothing, bro. I would say do it. Bro, they got us getting our asses whooped. Bro, they legit got us.
What's the spread?
You have to do the money line, no? To win big. You have to get that money line, no? I think if you take the points, then it's lower. You get lower payout. But if you take the money line to where you think we're just gonna win straight up, you win good.
Huh. So KC has a 7-point spread. And then you could bet on the over and under. They're saying 51.5 points is going to be scored between both teams. You either pick up over or under, and then LV is plus 270 and KC's negative 345, which I forgot what that means. Anybody knows what that means? I need to start focusing on that. I never knew what the negative and positives meant, but I'm pretty sure it's KC will whoop our ass.
That's a guaranteed 200.
Hey, I know we're gonna. I think tomorrow's gonna be the day we put it all together, dog. Like I don't know why I have that feeling, dog. Like it's just we're riding last week's momentum. They were just gonna just all we gotta do is build off of that. Carr's gonna have a little bit more confidence with this offense. One more week, especially because they had a good weekend of practice last week. You could see it on the on the field a little bit, and who's to say that they didn't have another great week of practice too? You know what I mean? I think. And they had an extra.
I think last week's win was huge, man, because there's no pressure of going, 0-5. Now we're 1-3, right? Now we got that one win under our belt, and build on that.
That's what
in the last two games we ran the ball more. What's that?
I think that was the biggest part of it. Getting that one win under our belt was big, because I think that was like, what I mean? It's like getting off. It's like fuck.
It's a mental thing, man, too, because if we had lost, now we're going into KC 0-5, then going to the bye. mentally, man, now we're like, okay, if we win this game, we're still in the hunt. So mentally, I think, man, that last week's game win was huge, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Look at what the Giants did today. It's exactly what Sean said, bro. They beat the Packers, bro, and Aaron Rodgers didn't look too happy. And I think that's one of the best ways to beat Patrick Mahomes. Get him mad. Get him mad to the point where he's off. Not mad to the point where you want to kick your ass, but get him mad to the point where he's frustrated with his team, you know?
Yeah.
You know, before
we saw it earlier in the season where he was getting pissed off with his OC.
Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah. When they lost the coach.
And like we said earlier, that we're not playing in the fucking cold, in KC cold. We're
That's
playing
true.
nice weather tomorrow, like nice 75 at game
Yeah.
time.
Man, I can't wait for tomorrow, bro.
Hey, it's gonna be a crazy one.
December. You don't gotta go over there in late December where it's fucking 0 degrees and shit, fucking 10 degrees.
I mean, look at the Rams, bro. They just lost to Cooper Rush and the Cowboys. What the fuck is going on with the Rams, bro?
Well, the Cowboys only have one loss, right? They're actually playing pretty well.
Bro. Cooper Rush is undefeated. He's undefeated. Cooper Rush. Dak Prescott's the only one that got him a loss. That's crazy. That's fucking.
Hey, so do you go back with Dak Prescott next week?
Good question.
I wouldn't, bro. If you're undefeated with the quarterback you got now, don't take him out.
Hey, wait,
don't take him out.
Did you see Cooper Rush's stats?
Nah, it's not that bad.
I know not everything is stats, but he was like 9 for 15 with like 91 yards.
What today?
It's that defense, bro. It's that defense, bro. Micah Parsons, bro.
Hey, what's his name got smoked
man.
today? Who's that corner they got? That good one?
Oh, well, Trayvon Diggs got smoked by.
Trayvon Diggs got smoked.
You know who else got smoked? J.C. Jackson got smoked.
No, that was a fucking He put that shit where if fucking it's one like a half a foot back, Diggs gets it. You know what I mean? It's like it was perfect. It was a perfect throw, dog. Like that shit.
And what route was it? What route was that?
It was just.
You guys know what route that was? That was the crossing route, bro.
That was the crossing route
on man coverage, and we don't run it. We could easily run that shit. Devontae Adams could easily do what Cooper Kupp just did, bro. If they just run crossing routes on man coverage, but they never do that. Never. Tennessee was running man the whole time, and we couldn't. Why the fuck are we running streaks instead of crossing? Even the commentator said it. I don't know if y'all listened to the commentators, but even they said it.
A few weeks ago, yeah.
It's
You're
like,
right. Yeah. I think it was against the Titans.
Our secondary is ranked 11th, and I know we're like we're top 10 in run defense. So that's why I think our defense is a lot better. I think we're gonna play good tomorrow. I know it's a tough fucking big ass order, to fucking ask, to shut down Mahomes, but I think we can hold him, dog. I think we can at least keep him not to where he's gonna get into the 40s, and I think if you could keep him in the 20s, I think we can put enough points against this team, especially.
Gabe, I think Chandler Jones, like you guys were talking, I think tomorrow will be a good time for him to shine because because we need to shut Mahomes down, and Crosby can't do it by himself. If Jones wants to shine, man, on Monday night, tomorrow night's the night.
I don't want to hear shit about containing. He be containing that money. That's the only thing he containing. That's all I know. And I'm gonna keep saying that to everybody that says he's doing his job because goddamn, I watch film and everybody knows I watch film. That shit, bro. When Kyler Murray ran twice on his side, I don't think that's containing.
And I just, it's not. You ain't paying no fucking close to what 18, 16, 17 million, something like that.
Bro, he looks tired every play. Is it just me?
Paying him like 18 million a year, 17 million a year, something like that.
Bro, it's like
$17 million a year shakes out to $1 million per NFL game.
To not contain. I mean,
wow.
You don't pay that much money to contain. You know what I mean? Like, if we were gonna pay somebody, to contain, that's like $2 million worth of money. Like that's somebody getting paid $2 million. If like a specialist, somebody who's gonna just fuck that. Some motorcycles going by and shit. But if you're gonna pay somebody $2 million, okay, then all right, your job is to contain. If you pay $17 million, you better be fucking a stud out there, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He's got to show up, dog. Like that's an understatement. Like he's got to show up tomorrow. He's been having to show up yesterday. Shit, like you know what I mean. So he's got to earn his money, dog. Like And I know it's got to be eating at him, dog. He has to be. He has to have pride. He's an NFL football player, dog. He has to have pride in this shit, dog. So I just he needs to get it together, bro, or play Coots more. You know what I mean? It's like fuck. Coots showed you that he can get to the
Exactly.
quarterback. Bro.
Use him on stunts, bro. The guy's quick.
We're gonna have to play some kind of combination of contain with Max on the defensive left side, while probably some kind of blitz coming from the other side to force Patrick Mahomes over to the offensive right, where Max could be over there on a contain. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be some kind of mix of unconventional type of shit. You know what I mean? It's like, contain on one side while blitzing on the other. It's got to be. We're gonna have to mix it up.
But see, here's where I'm giving the benefit of the doubt, right? With our edge rushers, it's where in contains, right? That means they're going this way, right? Let's just say Patrick Mahomes is in front of me. They go like this, right? That means they're containing all this. This is when you need your nose tackle and D tackles to push up, but they're not doing that. So that contain don't work. So that's why I'm saying we should not have Chandler Jones on the contain, because containing ain't working because our DTs ain't getting pushed. But I will
that's
give
what I'm saying, E.
Yeah, no.
I'm saying contain with Max while blitzing with Chandler's side. You know what I'm saying? Because Patrick Mahomes likes to roll to that right side. So that's when you use Max on that contain.
You know who would be a great QB spy? Abrams.
Yep.
I'm telling you, bro. Let Abrams roam the middle, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
And just let him hit fucking Mahomes one time. It's so fucking good. Like, just knock him the fuck out. Fuck it.
I can't see Abrams as a single high or a too high, bro. Because Abrams will get. I can't, bro.
See, and that's why we can't put Merrick on Kelsey.
I say you put Merrick and Harmon in the back, right? Merrick, Harmon in the back, and you put Abram on a spy. And I tell you that's
like Fulton just says right there. Put him at a spy. I agree with them on that.
But what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with Kelsey then?
Bro, you gotta, just like Gabe said,
you gotta bracket him, bro.
Hobbs is way too small for him.
The one thing with Travis Kelsey is you can't stop him, bro.
Bigger than fucking Malik.
But you could slow him. If you could slow him, that would be best. But the thing is with Travis Kelsey is he likes hitting that middle. He loves going to that middle. The best way to beat that,
coming across,
sitting in the zone. He likes sitting in the zone. He'll find an open zone, and he'll get there. It's just you gotta get to him when he catches the ball. He ain't a speedster, dog. So you gotta rally to the ball. If he makes a catch, you gotta rally to the ball and get him down. Get him down, dog, and make them beat you other ways. That's why I'm saying bracket him. If you bracket him, that's easier too, because either way he catches the ball, you got two guys on there. One of them should make the fucking tackle, if not both of them. You know what I mean? So that's where I have confidence in our DBs to where they can shut down their passing game. And maybe not shut it down because, they do got a great quarterback. I'm not going to lie, dog. But I have confidence in, Hobbs and Rocketson against, Sky Moore and Valdez Scanlon. And bracket Kelsey, dog. I think that's the best plan. And use Abram as, like you guys say, a spy, dog. Fucking have him blitz down. Or you could even have Hobbs, come down a couple of times like they usually did. Because you can tell Hobbs has a fucking nose for the football, dog. Like when they send him on a blitz, he finds the quickest way to the fucking quarterback. That's why I think him and Abram, if you can find ways to blitz him and disguise those blitzes, I think we're gonna get a couple sacks to where our DBs are making up for that not getting sacks from the defensive line, but getting sacks from other places. Hopefully, dog, we gotta put this together tomorrow, dog. We gotta put this shit together, though, dog. Fuck.
Hey, bro, doesn't it give you a little bit like a feeling? What's that feeling?
I got a feeling.
I don't know, bro. I know, right? It's like, can it just be Monday already, bro? Like, fuck, bro. I'm tired of fucking waiting. I don't like the suspense, bro. Because it's like we could say this and that, but we don't know what the fuck is gonna really happen, bro. Until it happens.
That's why I want to come out fast, dog, because I don't want to be like,
pause.
We can say this, or we can say that. We can say this, or we can say that.
Major pause. Where is it at?
Where's it with the button? Pause on that, bro.
Yeah, bro. Big pause on that shit.
Come out fast. God damn.
I want to like score quick. Like I don't want to be behind quick. Like with the fucking in the score. I don't want to have the Chiefs get out fucking
Yeah.
10-0 or to where we have to like grind to the time because we're gonna want to, like we said, we want to have to waste the clock. And when you get behind and score early, that's hard to do. Dog. You gotta start passing the ball to where it's hard to use the clock. So their offense is gonna be out there more. So that's why we gotta be prepared. As soon as this game starts, dog, to like that, because that shit's coming out lackadaisical and fucking having the other team score or shit like that first. We gotta score first. That'd be a big
Hey,
plus.
Gabe, we just got to play 4 complete quarters, man, because we could be up like Arizona, be up at 20-0 at half and still shit down our pants the next half. We just got to play 4 complete quarters, bro.
Facts. And Gabe, earlier you said something about Max that he said something. Was that on the Rich Eisen show?
I'm not too sure where he said. I think I read it though that he said that because
Oh, okay.
I know that I read that it was an interview that he said it on though. So he said it physically, but he said that he had a plan. Like him and his doctors had a plan to where he wasn't worried about it. So
okay, that one, I don't know about that.
So he's gonna. So the most likely they're probably already at the hospital right now. You know what I mean? They're probably gonna have their baby like at midnight, to where he's still gonna have the baby tomorrow's date.
Yeah.
Like the due date's tomorrow, but they're gonna their plan is having it from midnight or something like that, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is if they have a plan. And then he's gonna fly out.
Or Tuesday. I heard it could be after the game as well. It's either or. But the reason I ask is because I don't know if you've seen the Rich Eisen show. It's a 9-minute clip. I dropped the short today. I don't know if you guys seen it, of him talking about our 1-3 start. So he was on the Rich Eisen show, and towards the end, Rich Eisen told him a question. He was like, "Hey, you heard what Patrick Mahomes said after his game last week? They said, you know what we got next week, guys." He didn't even say a name, but he knows it's the Raiders. He's like, "What is your plan? What is you gonna do?" And Max Crosby was a little bit like, "Hey, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna show him my action, blah blah blah." Like at this point, I'm not no talking guy like others, and like a little bit of a jab, like I don't talk and stuff like that. And then earlier in the interview, what happened? Max Crosby was talking about how they had a meeting, like they have a captain's meeting every week. And I didn't know this. So apparently they have a captain's meeting. He didn't disclose what they talk about, of course, but he said that they talk about a lot of things they talked about in that player meeting before. So that's a good sign. The fact that the captains are coming together and talking about it.
Hey, Eric, you said a captain's meeting, right? Who are our captains right now? Because didn't they say that nobody wore a C on their jerseys last week?
Well, I didn't even pay attention, but it's Matt Collins, Crosby, Chandler Jones, Derek Carr, Colton Miller.
Wasn't Waller? Waller was one too, right?
It might be Waller, but it's like 5 or 6. It's 5 or 6.
Yeah, someone that mentioned that they didn't wear any C's on their jerseys last week.
How you gonna have a captain that's only plays for the fucking team part time?
I don't think he's captain though. I'm not sure. Fucking hell, Ern hates Waller. See, Ern's like the opposite of a car hater. He's a Waller hater, bro. All he talks about is bashing.
You want
Waller,
to know why? You want to know why? I know everybody fucking loves Waller, and everybody that shits on Carr loves Waller. So I do that shit like to spite them. But I also have to keep my facts straight too. I can't just shit on him. It has to be factual.
Hey, he's winning off the field though.
Fucking nerd.
He is winning off the field. I ain't gonna lie about that shit. One of the
prettiest girls out there playing b-ball, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You see the way she had that cigar in her mouth?
Easy E.
Eric, oh my God. Eric just saw his first X-rated videotape, and now he's
relax. Or I go to In-N-Out all the time. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
You go to In-N-Out all the time.
Yeah, you don't know what that means? Why people say that on my street? Come on, Ern.
That sounds like
this is how I know you don't watch me. You know what? I got. I'm unsubscribed from you right now. No, I'm just kidding.
You motherfucker. I was like, In-N-Out, bro. That wow, that sounds like some junior high shit. But then again, this is Eric, so you know what I'm saying.
In and out.
Pause.
Just have it in your head. Rotate.
Yeah, adults just call it fucking, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay, you don't get the okay, no shit, but you don't know the inside. Fuck you, fuck you.
You said that, I was just gonna fucking.
This motherfucker doesn't know. It's a joke. It's an inside. You motherfucker. I thought you would have known it. You know what? I'm gonna call Hefe Casey right now. Get on your ass again. No, I'm just kidding. No.
KC, I heard went down yesterday when FAKC. I heard he started crying and shit.
That boy has been coming after Earn every show, bro.
I heard he started crying yesterday and shit.
Bro, because I sent the picture to fucking Ben, bro, and Ben showed it. He got all butthurt and stuff. I'm like, yeah, you can't hide, motherfucker. You can't hide.
Yeah, Circus was on there. I was on the panel, but Circus was on in the chat. That was
Yeah, I
funny,
would
man.
recommend yesterday's show because you'll see that they proved that Earn never said it and stuff like that. Like we proved everything, and he's still coming on show saying shit, bro. So
fuck that fool, dog. Like the first day.
Hey, Gabe, I'm not even joking, you bro. If you would have seen the show last week, bro.
I remember when he started putting shit about her, like that day that he started putting, put it on everybody. He was putting it on everybody's show. You know what I mean? That bullshit. So I was like, this fucking dumb fuck.
You should have seen the week before, bro. You would have been pissed, bro. The amount of racist shit he said on Raider Ben's show is
my God.
crazy, bro.
He talked about everybody,
this and that, and these guys are this, these guys are that. But bro, that shit, I've never seen somebody so, bro. And I've seen a lot of videos on Twitter, but that boy was spazzing, bro.
He ain't got no life, dog.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
He only doing that shit because he knows we'll never see him. That's why he doing that shit.
Now we'll see him. People are going to Casey. They'll find him.
His bitch ass ain't going
He
to the
doesn't
game.
look like his what his voice sounds like. He don't look like that.
He ain't got no life. Like he ain't going to the game.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
In his basement tomorrow watching the fucking game, waiting for us to go on lives just so he can fucking go on the Raiders fucking lives and shit. Like,
yeah.
What life does he have like that? He just that's all he does, dog. Like,
yeah.
That's some crazy shit.
So Chief fans don't have channels or what?
I don't know, dog. Like I to be honest,
I don't go around looking at other people's channels, jumping on Chief channels and just try to troll them and shit. You know,
That's
I got
whack,
a lot.
bro. That's whack.
Crazy. Like I understand, like if you like that, it's that week you're playing that team or something like that. Like,
but he's on every week, even during the off season.
The off season, the fucking that every week, and like, god dang, man, what the hell?
Every show, every time a Raider show come on,
he looks like he's subscribed to every single fucking Raider content creator, dog.
Yeah,
I've been blocked that dude. That's all I know.
Yeah, Hefe, I need one more to get to 60. Subscribe to me, brother.
Stupid. All I know is we gotta come out, you know, fucking the formula's there now. The formula's there. We gotta use it, and we gotta fucking just don't be one dimensional. Run the ball, and let's Carr get some confidence, dog, with all his weapons back. Have his safety blanket, you know, fucking. And then you have, you know, the fucking superstar on the outside. Dog. Let's go, man. Fuck.
I'm pumped up, man.
I'm pumped up. I want it to be tomorrow night already, dog. But we just need to have a good outing, dog. Fuck. I just don't want to fucking be embarrassed. I don't want to be back on this fucking live tomorrow, dog, and be like talking that shit, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's disappointing, dog. It gets fucking disappointing. I just want to see a good game tomorrow. Like I said, we were saying earlier.
Like Eric said, man, it can't come any faster or any quicker than we want it. But if we get to win tomorrow,
Pause, Fade. What the fuck? Yo.
But hey, man, win and if and when we win, the next 2 weeks are gonna be good on these channels, bro. I'm telling you right now, these channels are gonna be nice for the next 2 weeks. We'll be talking about how we got 2 wins. Fucking pause. In and out.
Nah, but yeah, I ain't got no fucking prediction either on score.
Yeah, I don't got any.
Just win, man. That's all.
I'm gonna just say more than 50 points combined. That's all.
This is the week that we gotta apply that for Danger. Just win, man. Find any way to win. I don't give a fuck if it's by 1 point, dog, or fucking like they say in Fast and Furious, dog. But winning is winning. Winning is winning, man.
That's the whole meaning behind the just win, baby. Is Al Davis saying, I don't give a fuck what you got to do and by how many points, just fucking win.
Just win, man. Let's go. Let's get this shit. It's in fucking enemy territory, hostile territory at that. Dog, one of the toughest, if not the toughest place to play in. So we gotta go in there tomorrow and just show up, bro. Fucking prove to these motherfuckers we ain't nothing to fuck around with, dog. This is a new team, a team that's fucking, we stacked everywhere, dog. We just gotta put it together.
Hey Gabe, you know that Kansas City, man, that's the one team that has when they play the Raiders, they call it Raider Week. You know what I'm talking about, Ern, right?
My Raider brother from down under.
Before they play the Raiders, they call it Raider Week. Oh, what's up, Papa?
Kansas City.
Yeah, Kansas City will call it Raider Week when they play the Raiders the week prior. I think Schottenheimer's won that.
Yep.
That's Papa Kasi.
Marty Sharn.
Oh, what's good? I didn't want to interrupt anyone.
What's up?
Who that is? Is that a Josh Jacobs jersey, sir?
No, it's number 20. So McPheezy.
Looks like a 20.
Okay.
I haven't got Jacobs yet, but he keeps playing the way he's going, and when my finances are up, you better believe him.
Right.
Run DMC.
Still my boy. Anyway, sorry. Go on.
Go ahead, man. What are your thoughts, man, on tomorrow's game? What do you think? Some keys to the game, or what do you think that we gotta, like some of the things that we gotta implement tomorrow, or like some of the things we gotta stick with, or what do you think? What do you think about tomorrow?
First things first, salute to the chat, everyone that stopped by and showed Gabe some love. Look, not necessarily keys, but for me, it's just we're gonna come out swinging. Just keep swinging, keep fighting. I mean, let's face it, we're going in there as heavy underdogs. And to be honest, that's the way I like it. I like it when we're not heavily favored. I like it when nobody thinks that we're going to do anything or believes that we have a chance. I think that's when the Raiders are at their best. It's when we have expectation. I feel that's when we're at our worst. So, look, as long as they put up a fighting performance, I mean, ideally, I'd love for them to win. But look, it's going to be a tough ask against the Chiefs team. Let's be honest, they're rolling. So we're going to have to fire on all cylinders, everything, whether you're one of our star players or one of our rotational players. You have to do your job, know your role, play to your role. And if we fire on all cylinders, then we have a chance to overcome. If not, if we don't put a 4-quarter performance, not a 3-quarter, not a half and half performance, not a quarter performance, a 4-quarter performance like we did in 2020 when we shocked them then. That's my take and my key to victory. I mean, anyone and everyone who's a Raider, coaching staff, management, team, players, we've all got to step up our game if we're going to have a chance.
Yes, sir.
And that's a good fucking take right there.
Good take, Bukasi.
Thanks, guys.
Truth, man. It's the fucking truth, man, because we got to, it's like the mistakes are some of the times where, those are the times that I've seen this year where, you're in the fucking 1 yard line. You know what I mean? Like the time we've been at, like the time we were at the 1 yard line. You get a penalty and you go back to the 6, dog. It's like those type of shit. Those things can't happen, dog, on third down, dog. Like those shits are backbreakers, dog. To like or getting like you're second down and short, and then you get a holding penalty, and you just that positive gain that you had on first down is for nothing because now you had a holding penalty and now you got second and long, which always puts you behind.
Red zone efficiency. I mean, how many times have we had opportunities to score 7? We either come away with 3 or come away with nothing. You remember that game against the Titans when we had 2 drives where we came away with nothing. We could have at least scored 3, maybe 6, even 14. We came away with nothing and we ended up losing the game by 2. I mean, last week, even the Broncos game when we had that one first and goal, we came away with 3 when we should have punched it in for 6. Like, run the ball with Josh Jacobs. Run it. You're telling me that he can't run 2 yards in what? Like 3 tries? Come on. Don't get cute. Red zone efficiency needs to be better and make the most of our opportunities because the Chiefs are going to make the most of theirs if we don't have our A game.
No lies detected.
So I'm just trying to be honest, you know what I mean? Like I'm not going to be a complete homer and say, "Oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that." Like, we got to bring our A game, or it's going to be the same as last year, and I don't want that. You guys haven't forgotten. I sure as hell haven't.
No, sir. Hell no. Last year was embarrassing, man. Last year was an embarrassing loss, man. I think that was like the most embarrassing loss all year. I know we had a couple, but you know what I mean. Like that one was just that one where, you know what I mean. You had them dancing on the logo first too. So like before that game, when I seen them dancing on that logo, I was hyped. Don't get me wrong, like I was hyped with them. But when you go come out and you play like that, it's like, what were you doing it for? You know what I mean? If you're gonna
I hope
come out,
Josh Jacobs hasn't forgotten either. Remember his first touch of the game? He was the loudest one in the room criticizing the team before that game. First touch of the game, he fumbled the ball. You know what I want them to do? I want them to have the 2 scores from the 2 games last year on every locker. So every player sees that and it motivates them more for that not to happen again. That's what I want.
yes sir, yes sir.
Facts. I like that.
Now would be the greatest time for us to play a complete game.
Oh yes, that's for sure. No.
Yeah, we'll need a complete game just to have a fighting chance. You know what I mean? If there's anything but a complete game, we're going to get the floor wiped. But, we're going to have our fucking butts kicked. You know what I'm saying?
They're a good team, though. They're still a good team. So we can't. This is a team that we got to take for sure.
And you're right, Gabe. They are a good team. But you know what? We are too, man. We just haven't put it together yet. I mean, we got great players. We just haven't put it together yet. And hopefully we get that win tomorrow, man. That'll change things. I think we'll turn that corner for the season. But, yeah, you can't take any team lightly, man. Actually, you know what? I have a friend that's a Kansas City Chief fan, and we were talking today, and they're like, man, they go, they didn't even want to bet. They go, we're kind of scared of you guys, man, because we don't know if Josh Jacobs is going to, run all over us. So he was giving us respect too. He goes, man, well, you know what? When it comes to the Raiders, we never know because it can go either way. So I kind of like the fact that they were being honest, and and I said, shoot, man, I can't sit here and say we're going to win. I can't because I don't know which Raider team's going to show up, but I know we're playing better every week. And if we put the 4 quarters together, it can go either way. It can go either way. It's a divisional game, so that's what makes it important because then we'll get 2 wins in our division. And then we can handle later on in the season, and then try to get that divisional win. But we should have won that game too. But we could easily be 4-0 right now, easily. But it is what it is. Let's play that win tomorrow, man. I'm sorry, Eric. I keep thinking about it too, man. That anticipation. Man, I can't wait for that game tomorrow either, too, brother. Just can't come.
Man, it has. I'm not gonna say that word again because there's been like 30 pauses on that saying. But hopefully it happens. Hopefully it'll happen soon. Happen soon.
I think even if we just go down fighting, it'll do a lot for our morale going into the bye week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like if we just stay. I mean, look, I'm not saying I'm content with the loss, but at least it'll do more for our morale going into the bye week rather than getting our butts kicked and having to do more soul searching. You know what I'm saying? Like, just come out fighting.
I hear you on that, AR, and everybody keeps saying that. Hey, let's just make it a close game. You know what? We've been close in every game. I want to win, and I want to win in this one, man.
I want to win too. I'm just trying to be realistic. That's all.
Yeah.
Right.
I just don't want to get because like I know there's no fucking moral victories. You know what I mean? Like there should because fucking tired of moral victories. But like Avakazi said, that if we get fucking mopped with tomorrow, dog, it's gonna be very bad going forward. So, but if we can prove out there, it's like a last possession type of game, where we have a chance, or they pull it out with the field goal, that's something like that. I can see where our team is not going to put our head down. I mean, we have a stretch of games to where we could get back in this quick. You know what I mean? We can get back in this fucking quick.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
but if we go out there and lose 42-7, bro, our morale is gonna be in the fucking toilet.
Oh, I'm gonna go ballistic.
Just come out of the game with our chins held high. That's all I'm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fact.
It's the least expectation.
Hey, I gotta go head on now. I gotta go to work on some schoolwork. But I appreciate you having me on.
Eric, just to help you out. Eric, to help you out. 8 + 8 is 16.
8 times 8, 64.
You're lucky this ain't my show. I would have fucking kicked you out right there. But hey, have a good night, y'all. You already know, man. Or good night, right? What time is it over there, Avakazi? What time is it over there?
9:30 a.m.
Oh
Damn.
shit! God, what the? Yeah, have a good day. Have a good day, Kamikaze. Have a good night, everybody, man. Have a blessed one. Hey, I might do an SC morning hour tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. My return. We'll see what happens. But
Come pull
shout
up
out
and
to
say hello
everybody,
on my
man.
live if you're on later.
Yep, brother. You already know. I'm gonna go finish this work. Try to do
For
the
sure.
best.
Eric,
Go
Good night,
warm up
everybody.
your go warm up your milk and get your nice little glass of warm milk before you go to bed, and we'll see you in the morning.
Hey, go text Hefe KC, bro. He misses you. All right, peace out, y'all. Have a good one.
All right, E. Be smooth, bro.
Hey, what jersey is
So
that?
the Browns blew it against San Diego today, huh? Or well, against the Chargers. So it looks like. I didn't get a chance to see that, but
Oh yeah, the fucking Browns, fucking dumbass, fucking.
Yep.
They blew it, dog. They fucking. They
Their
had
kicker
it.
missed a kick.
The Chargers went for it on 4th and 1 on their own side, up by 2, and it was like the Browns had no more timeouts. All they needed to do was punt it, and the Browns, the fucking. They probably would not have had time, because there was only like a minute left, and they went for it, didn't make it, and the Browns were right there, dog, and missed the field goal. They practically handed it to him. And fucking they couldn't cash it in.
They're kind of like us, the Browns, at the moment. From what I understand, they're a few executions away from being a different story, much like we are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What jersey is that, Gabe?
Crosby.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got the black version of that.
You see like a sugar. Yeah.
There we go. Nice.
yeah, both you guys wearing white jerseys, man. Nice.
Yeah, we're playing away today, tomorrow for you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be white jerseys in KC.
And it's gonna be a good one, man. I think tomorrow's gonna be a good one. Shit, we've been on it for fucking 2 hours, 20 fucking minutes. Oh man, we just gotta. Tomorrow, I think it's gonna be the start of our like we're gonna start with our fucking being more confident about going into games. I think it's like we're still on that fence of like fuck, why is this still happening? You know what I mean? Why is this shit still happening? We've changed regime. We thought we were gonna turn that corner, but I think tomorrow we turn that corner, dog. Tomorrow we turn that fucking corner.
Come out swinging, punch them in the mouth like we did 2020.
Yes, sir.
Anybody doing live play-by-play tomorrow, Gabe? Or no?
Shit.
Raider Ben.
I know. Andy
Raider
always.
Ben, that's right.
I know. Ben and Andy always do.
Ben, Graphic, I think. Maybe Hammer.
Oh, Hammer.
Maybe, yeah. Hammer.
Spotlight usually does it too, but Spotlight stresses me out, man. He gets so ticked off, and I can't watch him, man, during the Raider game. He gets so stressed out.
The one I have to pause for a little bit and not watch live, I have to watch always like with a little bit of delay, is Andy, because he's always ahead.
Yeah, because he got the antenna, man. Yeah, we all have a few when he got the antenna. He's got the fresh feed, man.
So I
tried doing a live feed while watching a game. I've done that twice, but like I find that like I'm trying to focus and concentrate on the game, and it's hard when I'm trying to focus on the game, and then I'm also trying to talk in the chat, do play-by-play. So I kind of get away from that. It's like
I just watch the game, man. I stress out, man.
Down and watch the game.
Yeah, I've tried it before and watched it, and there's delays and stuff. So I just try to watch the game, and I may have it on, but with the volume down, because if there's a play that happens, and I just want to hear the reaction of the whoever's online.
If you're gonna do it, you're better off doing it solo, because certain people, if you do it with other people, one person's going to be ahead of the other. Sometimes even the chat's going to be ahead of you. I mean, I remember the last time I did a live. I had the chat telling me what was happening before I could see it.
Yeah.
So it's like, for me, it's like, I want to watch what happens.
What up, Raid? Hey, one thing real quick. I want to give a big shout out to the homie Raid, bro. Check out this fly motherfucker my partner sent me. Raid, my dude, bro.
Yeah, I like
that
his merch, man.
Clean as
I need to get one of those hats too. Hey, Raid, I don't know, is it? Did you guys have
shout
his?
Out to Raid.
Yeah, that's a sweet hat.
Redemptionbrand.com.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. Check out.
They want to get one of those
with the white.
That shit's clean, bro. That shit's those hats.
White with the silver on it.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. That one's nice.
Yeah, the pillage series.
I need the jersey to go with the Raiders color rush jersey with this motherfucker here.
Yeah, the ghost jersey.
Yeah.
Just to answer your question, Debo, I'm Afakazi Raider. That's me. So salute to you. Thanks for.
Sure. But yeah, man, we do gotta win this game tomorrow. That's for sure, man. Because that shit's it's an important one because it's a division. You know what I mean? The division games are always like they say they almost mean they almost mean two games, dog. You know, like in the big scheme of things. You know what I mean? Because those games put you ahead. You know, especially at the end of the year when you got week 17 and you got to play them again. You know that shit's or week 18. That's just gonna. So we gotta get this one so we're one step ahead, man. You know what I mean? And this will put us in good position in the division. You know, on being one game back and already being 2-0 in the division or 2-1 in the division would be good, man. You know what I mean? So tomorrow's big, real big.
Really, really big. Yeah. Pause.
Nah, but any last thoughts, guys? You guys have any last fucking thoughts on the game tomorrow, man? Or like Avocado, you gave me your rundown. You gave me like your keys to the game, to the winning sheet. What you want out of the Raiders and shit. Just who's your MVP? We didn't ask you that earlier.
Hey, hold on, Raid, you tripping, bro? You trade. If we don't win, it's time to get rid of Carr. He's just trying to fire me up, bro, for real. Raid, you just trying to poke the bear, huh?
Hey, now tomorrow, it depends on how he plays. Obviously, too, though. I mean, I wouldn't agree. I wouldn't like go as far as to say let him go, but you know what I mean, because we still have a lot of season left. But you know what I mean, it depends on how he plays. If he plays like shit tomorrow and he puts up another, one of those,
Still early days, and then even if he did shut the bed, what other option do we have?
Yeah. Right now, nothing. Right now, nothing.
There is no other option.
But if he does, like to his point though, like we do gotta, if he does shit the bed, we do gotta try to start at least trying to put something into place to where we're trying to either set ourselves up for our future or something, because we gotta find that answer.
We gotta find some kind of backup any damn way. You know what I'm saying? Because right now our whole season is depending on Derek Carr. If Derek Carr gets a dislocated wrist, our season goes down the toilet. Derek Carr breaks a pinky finger, our season goes down the toilet. We got to invest in some kind of backup, some kind of way. Even when we were good, when we had Rich Gannon, we still had a solid ass backup in Tuiasa Soko, just in case. You got to have one. You can't have everything relying on one player.
On the flip side, though, this could be the game where he puts it together and shows the league and everybody, all his doubters, all his haters, who he believed and what we paid him to be. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, he has it in him to be a great quarterback. I mean, he's been doing okay. He's been doing good. He's more of a game managing quarterback so far this season. Maybe this is the game where he comes out and shows everyone who the fuck he is.
But I think somebody said it earlier, dog, and that's 100% true. Even if we do go out tomorrow and win, they're gonna be talking the next day, which I don't care because I don't fucking pay attention to that shit anymore. I used to put more attention to that shit, but they're gonna go out and say how the Chiefs lost the game, other than how the Raiders went in there and took it from them. That's most likely what's gonna be the narrative to where. But then again, we're used to it. You know what I mean? All I care about is a win. So fuck them, and their takes, because keeping us under the radar is just what we need anyway. So fuck it, I like playing the underdog role anyway.
Sure. By any means, just get it done. Just win, baby.
Raid, I see you. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, you know what, man? I'll admit, Carr had one bad game, and that was the first game of the season. Other than that, you can't put all the blame on the other losses on him. People have got the drop off, but you can't. The O-line.
I was big on him on the loss against the Cardinals. I was big on him on the loss against the Cardinals, but the Titans game. I mean, he did have a lot of drops, and then yet last week he put it. They won the game, even though it wasn't his best game, but he got some first down with his feet. He passed for some yards, and he was smart out there. Dog, he kept his ball security, but he does.
You're right. Two of those interceptions weren't his fault. They were deflections, I think. Right?
He's had in my opinion, he's only had one bad game. That was against the Chargers. The other games he's been okay to being good. At the same time, I do understand, like, whereas the games against the Cardinals and the Titans, he didn't necessarily lose it for us, but on the flip side, he didn't win it for us either.
Exactly.
Right.
And yeah, and when you're up 20-0, you got to like you gotta win the game, dog. Like you can't be that losing quarterback on that side, dog. Like
No.
you don't want to be the dude on that was up 20-0 and then you lost the game, because that's big on you, dog. Like, especially with the way the second half went. You know what I mean? Like if it was like, some fumbles all game or something like that, but Carr didn't help out, dog, with his incompletions, in the second half, or running these, 23-second drives and shit like that. It wasn't helping out anybody, you know what I mean? So it's just that's why I put a lot of blame, actually. I was heated on that game for Carr, but I think he's turning it around. He's finding more comfort in this offense. I think last week showed that it doesn't, and it helps when your running back is going for fucking 140 plus. So
he's trusting this offensive line more. You know what I mean? That's why we seen him running. We see him in the pocket a little bit more. He's starting to trust that offensive line.
Yeah, like I was talking about this shit too, because I don't like that a lot of people were saying, blaming it on McDaniels, which I do put some blame on McDaniels. But then I was talking that shit out to where, you know what I mean? He's the guy on the field, dog. Like at the end of the day, he's the guy with the ball in his hand, every play, every snap. So he's got to make those decisions, dog. He can't put the blame off. Like I didn't like that when he said, like I'm throwing it to where I think McDaniels wants it. You know what I mean? I don't like those built-in excuses. You know what I mean? I want more accountability and more, take charge of the offense. You know what I mean? Go out there and make reads. If you make different reads, if you have to. I don't care if you go against the coach's decision or whatever, his initial play, so be it, dog. Just it's your comfort at the end of the day, like what you feel comfortable in. What you feel comfortable in, because you're the one that's taking that snap. So I just that's the only thing where I agree with Ray, but I just think that we do. I think Carr is getting better at it though, like especially because. But we do gotta hope that shit. That's just maybe me being hopeful, but
yeah. At the same time, we're talking. I see the comment about the weapons. Yeah, you're right. But those weapons also got to execute better. I mean, if we had better execution from those weapons, and both of those two games, I mean, Hunter Renfrow, Darren Waller, I mean, Derek Carr did his job. They've got to do their job too. And if we'd have executed better on those two plays specifically, the ones I'm talking about, we'd be swinging a whole different tune. So, I agree with what you said, Gabe, and there's a lot of me that agrees with Ray, but at the same time, there's a little bit of objectivity too. I mean, we do have playmakers, but they got to execute better and make sure they don't make these silly mistakes which are costing us deal.
Or maybe the tight end maybe go for the ball with maybe two hands maybe once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, that's what I was saying.
I'm with you on that one, Ern, because shit, dog. Like I don't like. There's some people and a lot of people, you know what I mean, who will get, like you were saying earlier, dog, who will be on Carr in a second, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but Waller's protected. He's their fucking princess.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, I know, like it's not a lot of people in this chat or anything like that, but I've seen it before, dog, on other platforms and shit like that, to where they're quick, But then again, too, I side with them a little bit sometimes because I do know. Fucking.
Now, Raid has been critical of Waller. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I think most of the content creators have been critical of Waller, and rightfully so.
Nah, I think it's like me, Raid, and maybe just a couple others. Everybody else that's their princess.
Oh yeah, I heard Raid talking shit the other day about Waller. So it's like that's why I know. Like that's why I was trying to say. Like I know not people like in right here, but I know that he needs to step up this game now, because this is a big game to where I think they're gonna focus in on Adams. You know what I mean? Renfrow coming back is big too, but Waller needs to Waller needs to show up, dog, for damn sure. Because this shit's not like he got paid this year. He needs to, have some pride in his play,
This
bro.
could be the game to break away. You know what I mean?
We're worried about
He's another one. He's another one. 3 years, $51 million, shakes out to $1 million a game. Same contract as motherfucking Chandler Jones.
Because I'm tired of that shit. He needs to have pride in his game, dog. Like, I was just like, I'm tired of these people, like, and it's not just for the Raiders, dog. It's just a lot of dudes who cry for money, and as soon as they get paid, it's like, fuck you at now. You know what I mean? They disappear. Dude, this guy needs to. I just hope he can put it all together tomorrow and put those fucking butterfingers behind you, man. Get some gripums or something. Fucking so whatever they are.
Renfro's another one. Like, hey, I love Renfro, and that was one of his poorest games against the Cardinals. But if he comes, hopefully he's back from his concussion. God willing, he's healthy. But he's another one I want to see start showing up because so far, he hasn't so far. So Renfro's another one.
That's Carr's best friend on third down too. If you guys notice that, when he came into the league, they called him third and Renfro. Like as a thing, I was like, it's probably just a gimmick. It probably won't translate into the NFL. Nah, he's third and Renfro in the NFL too.
Yeah.
So that'll change the dynamic of everything.
Yeah, man. I just wanna win tomorrow, though. That's it. Win, baby.
Just win, baby.
Not much of a Carr fan either, man.
It's like if our defense could be the team if our defense could pull it off tomorrow and we don't have to worry about Carr, fuck it, dog. Like I ain't get because look at Cooper Rush, whatever, you know what I mean. But I the ideal situation is I hope he balls out tomorrow, dog, so we can, start showing that, we're a threat in this fucking league, you know what I mean? Because that's the only way we're only gonna go as far as I think Carr could take us, dog. Like him because at the end of the day, this is a quarterback league, so if he can. As long as you don't play like game one and put a whole 4 quarters together, like Avocasti was saying, he could be great, man. He could be good and start getting people, getting the monkey off their back, like that.
We're going to need nothing less than his A game because, Josh Jacobs has been killing it. But from word on the street and word on, through the grapevine is that the Chiefs' run defense is playing at an elite level. So if that's going to nullify our run game, even though Jacobs is rolling, then nothing less than Carr's A game is going to keep us in the game.
Yeah, Carr needs
to just for Raid the tape. Hey, Raid, so what's your solution then? I understand if Carr doesn't do good, do you think we draft somebody next year, or what do you think? What our solution is?
I think we draft somebody next year, regardless. At least it's someone we can
agree with you on that.
Regardless.
But for this year, we're stuck with Carr no matter what.
Yeah.
Unless you want Jared Stidham out there. If you do, then have at it.
I think this is it's gonna be a tough thing, but shit happens every year, dog. Somebody comes available and shit like that to where I think a plan could come together. But the ideal situation is, because we did play Carr and he did take, that supposedly, that team friendly deal towards. It's friendly in some cases because there's some quarterbacks who are going to take more, but Carr needs to show up, bro. This has to be our solution because this is one of the reasons why McDaniels came over here because he felt like he was, he had a quarterback here, but it's going to be hard if to get to replace that, man, because that shit's. Like you say, what if we don't, if Carr doesn't,
what's the plan moving forward?
Exactly. Like
we don't have a plan B. There is no plan B. At least till next season, anyway.
So he needs to be our answer. But
Ray, that's not a fair question though, bro. Do you think Carr can win us a Super Bowl this year, the first year in the system? That's not even fair. That's not a fair question, bro.
I think. Is it possible? Yeah. Are the odds against us? Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Stafford went to the one with the Rams in the first year and with the Rams, right? New system and all. It's possible, but we just gotta get it.
Bro, the Rams were stacked like all the way. I'm talking offensive line, defensive line, secondary. They're stacked everywhere except for quarter. He came into a ready-made team. That's apples and apricots. That's not even apples and oranges. That's like apricots and grapes and shit.
It all
The
depends on
Traders
how
team has playmakers, but we still have holes across the board, like in certain spots.
it all depends on how comfortable Carr gets with this offense, dog. And it's like he needs to get with the program quick because he's like it's a timeline where you can't. There's no more waiting. Like we were talking about at the beginning of the season, like this was like supposed to be the year where no excuses, right? So
This is comment here by Slime. About autistic. What the hell is this? Who are you talking to, Slime?
Me.
You shouldn't really be asking those kind of questions.
You're talking to me. Yeah, but I think I mentioned it before on a live before, but yeah. But it's that's besides the point. But yeah, like I just think we need to put it together now. And like I said, like I'm with Ray too. Like because at the beginning of the year I was yelling at for it too. Like I'm tired of the excuses. Carr needs to put it together. But I do have like what is it like? I'm positive that he can get it there because I think it's there's signs are pointing up, and I think that just if the formula is there, the fucking run the ball, and that will open up shit, and he's getting more comfortable. It's just how comfortable can you get in this offense now? Because I think that's what Brady was in this offense forever now, so he was like super comfortable in this offense. I think that's why that offense was just so. It would work. You know what I mean? It would work. But Carr just needs to. The timetable is not. It's not on Carr's side, but he needs to get it together quick.
Hey, Ray, why don't you pull up, Ray?
I thought he was trolling too.
Yeah, I thought so too. But,
Yeah, my bad. Look, I thought you were trolling. Like, I mean, if you were asking him out of being genuine in that, like, my bad.
Yeah, actually, he's right. Hey, you're right, Ray. Brady did win his first year with Tampa Bay, but he also brought a lot of players over. That team was pretty stacked.
There's a reason he went to Tampa Bay to begin with, because he knew that shit was. He cherry picked that team. He was like, you know what? They got a good offensive line. They got good weapons. They're under contract. As a coaching staff I could work with, everything panned out perfect. I mean, we can obviously see that Derek Carr and this coaching staff does not work.
But he
hopefully they can.
Before he went to Tampa, right, Ern?
But I just think if Carr,
I don't know.
If Carr were to like have played better in these, like say 2 of those games, right? Just 2 of those games, a better second half against the Cardinals, and just a better, another quarter against the Chargers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like they're 3-1, right? But he didn't, and it's like we're stacked too, dog. We're stacked to the point where Carr should have had. It shouldn't be like a big issue because we're stacked, dog, and our defense has been playing better than what we thought. You know what I mean? They're fucking top 10 in run defense and 11th, as our DBs. So it's like fuck, man. I think we're if we put it together, we can be that team, but it's the same situation. Dog. It's all on Carr. If he plays better, we're 3-1.
We're gonna have to be in that top echelon offensively because our defense, as much as the scheme looks reasonably better, like we don't have a top echelon defensive roster. I mean, let's be honest, it's not. Maybe in that 15 to 20 range, but not higher than that. Maybe a little bit higher, but we're not top 10. I don't see it being top 10 for the season.
I don't think we're anything close to top 10. I think these numbers are skewed.
Me neither. We've still got a lot to work on defensively with our roster, and that'll come in time. So yeah,
it's just like our offense though. Like it's been showing spots where they can be great. You know what I mean? but they could be, shutting out the Titans, in the second half. You know what I mean? Keeping fucking Derrick Henry to like 15 yards in the second half. I mean, so they have the ability. It's just that, like we're saying, they need to put 4 quarters together, especially tomorrow. Now, they can't play a half. They can't even, like you said, they can't even play 3 quarters. They need to put, as cliche as it is, they got to put 60 minutes dog up tomorrow, because that's what it's going to take to beat a divisional team like this, one of our rivals, our biggest rivals, and in one of the most hostile places to play in. You know what I mean? It's Arrowhead. You know what I mean? So it's like
and we're their arch rival.
Exactly. I mean, you heard
again. It's not outside the realm of possibility. Remember, 2020, they had one of the better rosters of the league then as well, and our team was actually worse than it is now, and we were decimated by injuries, and we were still able to overcome. So it's improbable, maybe. Impossible, no.
No, hell no. I think that's we can
honestly. I think Raid the Tape has a point. We're stacked, but we're stacked only in certain areas. We're only stacked in weapons. We're not stacked as far as our middle linebacker core. Until we got Blake Martinez, which we haven't even seen on the field, has been shaky as fuck. We've had Denzel Perryman, and that's it.
Yeah, even our corners.
I mean, that's it. We got Divine Diablo, a converted safety. We converted him from safety to middle to outside linebacker. We're plugging him at linebacker and expecting success. I mean, even if it did work for a week, I mean, our offense should be top 5 Raid. I mean, but our offensive line is just now gelling and coming into something that's actually viable. You know what I'm saying? Last week was the first time we've seen them actually look like a real competitive NFL offensive line. Now, if that continues going forward, we're in good shape. But if they revert back to week 1, 2, and 3, we're in trouble.
But what you're saying about the defense, I mean, defensive line is basically Max Crosby and a few contributions from maybe Billings and Cleve Farrell, and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
And Hobbs. Hobbs has been fucking big on our defense, man.
Oh, secondary's Hobbs, yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, Hobbs on our defense.
Secondary's cool.
Yeah, but I think just tomorrow, if our offensive line can hold up for sure, if our offensive line can hold up, we have a great chance to win, because that's where because if they're bullying, in the run game, and giving Carr time, I think our offense can shine tomorrow, bro. That shit's they have a young secondary back there. You know what I mean? The guys who are still not proven in this league to where you're putting them up against, some of the, one of the best route runners in, Renfro, and then you got, if not the best receiver on the other side in fucking Adams. So we should be able to take advantage there, dog. But then again, it comes back to the quarterback play, because tomorrow's going to be big on the quarterback play. We can take advantage of those. If Carr can be, smart and take advantage of those, those young guys, being on, taking at those matchups, those mismatches, dog. Find those out, find them, diagnose it before the play, dog, because it's going to be big on Carr tomorrow, dog. He's going to have to show up tomorrow for sure.
Just on a lighter note, I've got a question for the panel. If we do win tomorrow, who's being the vocal leader to take us for another tour bus around the stadium? Who's the player who's going to be the most vocal?
It should be somebody vocally telling these niggas not to do that dumb shit.
Don't do that shit.
My answer would be Abram.
Go straight to the fucking airport and fly home and do that shit and fucking party on the plane.
I kind of like that they did that, to be honest. So that's me personally.
It was cool, but it was just like it just put a lot of fucking bulletin board material, for them the next game. You know what I mean? And it was like we haven't won since and shit.
We got filleted and sauteed the next time we played them.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
that's why we got to make the most of these wins, right?
After tomorrow, it's gonna be 7-2 against the Raiders.
Man, we got to act like we've been there, man. We can't just be celebrating. Act like we've been there.
Yeah. Act like we won a game before.
Yeah, they need to go straight to the airport, party on the plane if they want, dog. Celebrate on the plane.
I like that they did that. I liked it. Good for team morale.
I liked it too, but the next time we played them, bro, I didn't like it very much.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I thought it was funny too, man. They have a unique rivalry, man.
I just like it from a team around team building perspective. That's it.
Like if it would have been a start to something to where we were gonna treat them like our fucking divisional biatch, like the donkeys, then it would have been cool. But fuck, dog. Ever since then, we just haven't been able to fucking find a win against them. So let's if we do win against them tomorrow, don't get me wrong. That when it happened, I was pumped. I was like, yeah, fuck them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But fuck, you know what I mean? Let's take a step back.
Yeah, you're probably right. Conduct like professionals. It's just I did like that they did that, and from a team bonding kind of perspective, I liked it. You're probably right. Maybe stay professional.
At the moment, yeah, for sure. But it does give but it does add fuel to the fire the next time. You know what I mean? It just gives them that little bit more. I mean, they're professionals, so they should always have that, that motivation. But we're all human, so that they get that. They all remember. They remember.
I hope we remember those 2 beatdowns, like I said.
Because remember, look at Andy Reid. Andy Reid said it himself. Like before that game, like he was like, last time they took a fucking lap around our stadium, like they made that an emphasis that week. You know what I mean? Like they used that shit, like for fuel.
Well, let's use those 2 beatdowns they gave us last year.
Exactly.
Hey, who was our defensive coordinator when we beat the Chiefs last? Was it Gunther? It was Gunther, right?
It was Gunther.
2020, yeah, because
that guy couldn't stop anything.
We only had Bradley for 1 year.
But then again, too, though, like to our Gunther really didn't have to do shit that year because it was like, what was the fucking time of possession? Like 40 minutes to 20 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, it was lopsided.
That's our formula to win tomorrow too.
Exactly, dog. So it's like
we got it done.
We got to keep Mahomes off the field, man. Keep him off the field, and I think
put him on the dirt.
Sure, no, hey, we went like a fucking almost an hour over when I said, any last thoughts and shit. Fucking, but yeah, no shit. Hey, fucking, I know Sultan's gonna go live later, so fucking, he has his fan show. So anybody, looking to get on live a little later too, hit up Sultan. He's gonna be live doing the fan show. So I know everybody's welcome when he does those fan shows. So it's gonna be a panel and shit. So and
my bad, Sultan. I didn't know you were going live later. I'm going live at in what is it, like 10 o'clock? So about 2 hours from now. So I'm hoping I don't clash with you. If I do, my apologies. It wasn't meant to clash with anyone. So yeah. But on that note, though, since Sultan's in the chat, I'm glad that you're okay from all what happened in the hurricane. So,
yeah, for sure. Hell yeah, Sultan. Yeah, that's good. Good to see you back, man. Good to see you back on the YouTube thing, chilling and in good spirits and shit. So it's cool, man. So yeah, man, just win, baby, tomorrow. That's it. Raiders gotta win. Nothing else, bro. Because nothing else matters. Actually, I mean, I like we said, no moral victories, but let's not put up an egg tomorrow. Let's not fucking look bad out there.
Nothing come out swinging.
For sure. Hell yeah, man. So, yo, guys. Anybody have anything? Any last words? Avocado, you want to shout out your show?
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you guys. Ern, Gabe, Fade, and SC was on before, and everyone in the chat. Appreciate you guys. I am doing a live at 9 o'clock Pacific with Raider Joe and Auntie Six doing the RWO show. My apologies if it clashes with you, Sultan. It wasn't meant to. I didn't know we were going live tonight, but if it doesn't conflict with him, if I can see you guys there, it'd be fantastic. But if you support either of us, what I'm saying, like we're all Raider family here. So
yeah.
For sure, man. I know you have a channel you're getting started and up and running too, Fade, right?
Yeah, I've been doing some stuff and thanks to my boy over here, Avocado, man. He's helped me out a little bit too. Yeah. First of all, I just want to say, obviously, man. Yeah, it's too bad. Sultan's got a great show. Akashi's got a great show. I'll make sure to pop in the boat. And you guys always have great guests and stuff. Thanks for having me on, Gabe. I always enjoy being on with you. I always see Ern everywhere, man. He's like he's a little YouTube horror man. He's all over the place. I'm playing Ern. You know that, brother.
It's all good. It's all good. I say
No,
the
no,
same
no.
shit.
Ern's cool, man. Him and I somehow we always cross paths, because we watch the same channels and stuff, man. But hey, the Warriors are playing the Lakers right now, 71-70 Lakers in the third. It's a good game. It is preseason, but they're playing their starters right now. I don't see LeBron out there though. But anyways, YouTube, Faded Black, IG Faded Black 03. Thanks for having me on. Let's just have a nice barbecue tomorrow night. Watch that game and enjoy, and hopefully we get that win.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
How you earn? Where can they find you, man?
They can find me right there, Westside Media. You can find me Westside Experience with my brother E. You find me right here on Gabe shit. You probably find me on Afakazi shit later on. You probably find me on Sultan Mir shit later on. You find me just like you said. I'm not gonna
hold
use
you
the
to
word
that,
that he
Ern.
said.
You have never once appeared on my show.
Because bro, our time schedules are so fucking different.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
I'm gonna try to. Don't hold me to it, but I'm gonna try to. You're going live at what time?
You either do or you do not. There is no try.
2 hours.
2 hours, so about 9:30.
9
I gotta
o'clock,
pick up
bro, 9
my
o'clock.
9 p.m.
I gotta pick up my daughter at 10, so I'll either slide in for a little bit or I'll slide in after 10. And I'll be
Yeah,
there
it's
for
cool.
the
I'm
thing.
just playing with you. If you can, you can. If you can't, it's all over.
I'm definitely gonna try to because I know I always say I'm going to, and you got a point now. As you
It's
know,
all love, and it's all love. I know. Life comes first. Okay.
But yeah, you find your boy just like I'm like Tupac around this thing. I'm like I get around, you know what I'm saying? So just
I get around.
yeah,
Every other city,
round and round
every
we
other
go.
channel we go, no matter where we go. But hey, now you guys stay up, man. Let's get this fucking win tomorrow, and fucking hell yeah, man. Raider Nation for life. Let's go, man. Let's fucking go. You guys have a good night, man. And thanks to everybody that was in the chat. Fucking big ups. Hit the like. Leave a comment. Shit, and yeah, man. Fucking let's go, Raiders, man.